right at the buzzer. Very nicely done. Brandon doodling on his own shit. Like
You think that's Brandon doodling?
Oh,
But it was me,
dude. I don't know, man. Like wow, how the tables have turned. How the turntables.
Yeah, we get to be the oppressors now.
And as a complete hypocrite, I'm gonna bitch about it constantly and delete everything.
You know, it's funny. You know, you call him the oppressor. I have never felt oppressed by Brandon's doodles. If anything, they empowered me.
I have.
The only reason that I put Zana in Mad Mage is because he doodled that shit, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's brilliant!"
I have quaked with unimaginable rage and ecstasy.
I feel like mostly the map of Avernus, you were like, God fucking damn it, Brandon.
Just because there were so many manipulative things on there that if I wiped the text for whatever, or the art for whatever reason, it would wipe the text too. So I just...
God, I need to find... I found that... I looked at my other group, I just looked for doodling, and I found the one where you, like... they had, like, the hidden face in the Capes of Hunger, and you doodled him just, like, with a full body with a very prominent ball sack underneath it.
I have a gift, what can I say?
Oh god, I need to find more. God, if I just look up Brandon in this channel, what will I find? Well, you did draw the Hooters thing on the people in the Yawning Portal.
The Piss Goblin's my favorite.
Piss Goblin was legendary. You did draw the guy ripping someone's dick off at Mystery getting burned at the stake.
What?
Yeah, hang on, let me... Yeah, give me a second. Let me just go ahead and throw that in general chat real quick. Yeah, this was you, motherfucker.
Am I a genius?
I got receipts.
I forgot.
There was also
It's a crime. Did he rip his own?
Pillars of Doggy. You turned Candlekeep Mysteries into Elbow Deep Fisteries. You turned Grimskull into You Want to Enter Me, Oni-chan?
Ow, what?
I do remember that one.
No, those are decisions.
Oh god, dude, the shit you did the Icewind Dale map. Zombie Goblins
Icewind Dale, pretty.
I find it's better to just let him go and
let him cook.
Zombie Calvin's Karen, yeah.
Lost Spyro of Netheril was really good. Seaman in Target. John Mayer Dwalden. Oh, Christ.
Lonely Wolf, my son is dead.
My son.
Man, I was just reminded of, there was a thing called Stuff of Legends where they did like a D&D adventure with puppet characters, like Jim Henson puppet characters, and they all had characters with incredible names. They had Magelica Plum, the human wizard, Slippy Richardson, the Quotoa rogue, Areola Borealis, the dragonborn barbarian, and Hatchet Hand, the dwarf pirate.
That's good.
That was good. And then, like, it didn't go anywhere. No one remembers this. This was, like, in 2021.
I remember it, but I only watched, like, the first episode.
Right.
Out of, like, 3.
Areola Borealis is fucking incredible. Oh, man, please tell me that there's more doodles.
That reminds me of one of those, like, it's a video, the Critical Role cast doing, like, answering people's Google searches about Critical Role.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them was Critical Role, how does Matt Mercer name his characters? And he said, really, what you have to do is say them out loud 3 times and make sure it doesn't sound like a like a phallic body part.
Yeah, because Laura Bailey will fucking leap on that shit like a monster.
Laura Bailey is, what I found out is that Laura Bailey is actually a gremlin.
She's something. Oh boy, she's something. What if I look up Bailoff?
I'm gonna go get a drink while we're waiting for Abe.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah, about Abe, man. He might take a bit. Fucking asshole. Can't believe that he's putting his education before D&D like some kind of fucking...
Yeah, fucking nerd.
Some kind of fucking nerd. You know what we do to nerds in this group? We ask them politely to leave.
Actually, precedent is we are not very nice to them, but...
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the nerdmen.
I'm not a big fan of the Abraham.
30 on 30.
30 on 30 on 30.
Guys, I unintentionally took an item as my magic item that makes me have more initiative.
I need to do
God
this.
fucking damn it.
It's not by much, it's +1. It's a stone of good luck, so I get an ability check, which this technically is an ability check.
I took a +1 sword like a loser, but like also it's fitting for the character. And Emily...
So, like, the way that I'm treating the Stone of Good Luck is that Sinros did this contract, didn't really read the fine print, but he got a cool rock out of it. And he just thinks that the Stone of Good Luck is giving him all of his powers, and like, shit.
God, you really are... Sinros really is just being Charlie from fucking The Janitor Mops Twice.
I was just thinking he holds up and is like, I just think it's neat.
No, yeah. Mahadi just gives him a rock, a stone of good luck, and he's just like, this must be where all these magical powers are coming from.
God damn it.
Couldn't be the piece of paper I signed my soul to.
There's been a murder at the bar. The victim,
Mahadi.
a toilet. The perpetrator, a butt. Like, that's one of the best fucking episodes they've ever done. Oh, Jesus. What are you saying, Josh? I'm sorry.
Mahadi looks at him and is like, I feel like I know you. In a past life, did you almost get kicked to death by a bunch of red caps?
Oh my god, the fucking, like, to this day, I'm still terrified of red caps.
In fact, his stone of good luck is just a potato.
Oh no, potatoes roll again.
Hey, look, it worked in Portal. It's actually like
I get that.
you can use a potato as a spell focus. Oh no, we've accidentally reinvented Seamus.
I was gonna say, as long as he doesn't turn it into a pipe bomb.
Yikes.
Oh my fucking god, I miss you guys. Every fucking moment that I'm not playing D&D with you guys is a waste of my life's time on this earth. Oh fuck.
Or defending democracy, at least.
Or defending a democracy. Generally just hanging with the boys. Jesus Christ.
Bless.
That was a sneeze, sorry.
Was a wet one.
Weather armor.
If you want to do fucking buy with money, Brandon loves doing that, so
Yeah, I don't give a shit whether you take like the standard equipment bullshit, or if you want to roll for starting wealth and then buy with that. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm fine with starting.
Lame.
I know, but I'm also not very good at like digging into the bargains.
the pricing and whatnot, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, digging through a price chart is a little too real world for me.
Damn. Meanwhile, Brandon, known Pathfinder kid.
Never mind that. Known fucking Shadowrun kid.
Yeah, that's a good point, goddamn.
It's like, yes, I'm going to use the money from this run to pay my fucking rent this month.
Also, that free uncommon magic item, you can all thank Emily for that, because for over a year now, she has been like, Brandon has no choice, I will have my broom of flying, and he cannot tell me no.
Yeah, I've specifically phrased it as non-negotiable.
I'm gonna
Sure,
have
just
access
pick
to
a race
giants
with
who can
wings.
throw boulders, so I don't care.
True. True? Hopefully we're
And
not.
Tyler kept trying to like tame my expectations of like, well, Brandon might not let you, and then I would just scream louder, non-negotiable.
Can you tell that she was kind of a brat as a child?
I can't wait to use my bonus action to hide in the sky. Out in the middle.
Some tells
To be
me.
fair, you
I
have more
fired-
dimensions in the air than
I
you do on the
fired-
ground.
I fired 2 arrows at the enemy, and now I use my bonus action
For
to...
some reason, I
Like
can't
coming
find the
action to
light
hide.
armor proficiency in the compendium.
Just typing in. That's what I do. I think they don't spell an R more with like a U. So yeah, no, just type it in, dude. Brah.
No, I see it there, light armor.
I don't see the proficiency.
No, I found it there. 1 second. I mean, not that it fucking matters. You can type it easy enough, but
Yeah.
you got it. It's fine.
A little ice cream.
Got a little honk shmee. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I know I'm streaming. I know.
I put it in the wrong spot.
Ooh, is it
though.
time to tell our personal details?
I would recommend not doing so. Actually, I do have.
My social
Tyler's
security
phone number
number
is-
634.
I do really enjoy. I need to use these more often, but I do have like little stream is starting soon graphics with with a fancy golden rotating D20, and it's loverly. Also, oh boy, a comment from Flashquark. Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion of your channels, viewers, followers, views, chatbots, etc. The price is lower than any competitor, the quality is guaranteed to be the best. Flexible and convenient order management panel, chat panel, everything is in your hands. A huge number of custom settings. And then the website that I'm not naming.
No, list it out, dude.
I'm not giving free advertising.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow
Raid
Legends.
Shadow Legends.
Jesus fucking Christ,
it-
Brandon.
I'll pretend to play Raid Shadow Legends for a few $1,000s.
No, yeah, you
like,
kidding me?
I'll make
Yeah.
I'll chase that
several of those TikToks that are just like, yo, let's see if we can get this item. Oh man, just missed it. Oh,
Gosh darn it.
now
Oh,
we gotta
man.
jump over the candy cane forest. Oh jeez.
And you know, you
Like,
gotta
somebody-
like. Go ahead.
Somebody I watched was sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends for one episode, and like they gave a very long stare into the camera to let us know, like, I know. And then they went into their whole Raid Shadow Legends spiel the whole time, like absolutely ripping on Raid Shadow Legends the whole time. And I'm like, that got
what was it?
approved and got
I was
you
thinking-
money.
I saw a streamer once who was like, technically, all the contract says is I have to stream Raid Shadow Legends. It doesn't say anything else. So what he did was he put the bitrate as low as it would go, and set the stream to like 480p.
So at that point, you might as well just be guessing what he's playing.
Yeah, he's like, this is technically Raid Shadow Legends. And he
That's,
streamed it for like an hour.
and that's how
They
you.
don't check. They pay people and they do not check.
Well, I think it's worth them losing a little bit of money paying somebody who's being smart about it. For all the people who are like, I'm not gonna fuck with a good thing, you know? Like, because I guess if you're desperate and you're a big enough streamer, like if something happens, there's always the Raid Shadow Legends.
Right.
Well, like, I mean,
I'm never gonna
They're
get
just-
mad.
there are just some advertisers that will partner with literally anybody. Like,
Yeah.
they're like, any version of talking about us is good talking about us.
Yeah,
So-
you know, like Manscaped or fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
MeUndies seems to be pretty
Yeah.
liberal with who they get with, and BetterHelp like goes with fucking anyone. I've come to
Yeah, but
realize.
BetterHelp is also highly questionable.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
Therapy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that has like lasting things versus this game's kind of shit. To like, this is legitimately bad therapy that can fuck you up.
Yeah.
I have noticed that like if Super Mega does them, then they're probably they're probably questionable in some sort of way.
What a great thing to say about a group you really like, right?
No,
Like,
I love Super Mega. They are a little difficult to kind of
They're not very advertiser friendly.
no, exactly. Thank you. That's a good way to put it. Yes, they're very advertiser unfriendly, and they regularly kind of like shit on the people they ad with, or at the very least, they do their ad reads in a way that I know would make an advertiser unhappy. You know what I mean?
mhm.
There was that entire like mail opening where they like got a crack pipe and they pretended to smoke crack,
And that
and they
lost
still
them
had
like
to get an advertisement.
yeah, that lost them a good couple advertisers if I recall correctly.
Yeah, it was just like some THC resin and a crack pipe.
There was
but
this-
boy howdy, did it look like crack.
There was this one little tidbit they did called Ryan's Ranch, where they did like this entire improv storyline where they took turns telling different parts of the story, and it was like, you know, yes, the big buff farmer Ryan and the emaciated slave boy Matt travel up the mountain and find a glorious shimmering thing, but Matt has to go back home and fuck Ryan's ethnically diverse wife. It's a whole thing. It takes him like 8 minutes to get through, and then it's like Ryan finally climbs to the top, and what does he see but a pair of shoes and he goes into his. They immediately segue into the fucking ad read of like their fucking like their sneakers advertisers that they had that week.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so fucking stupid, and I loved it.
It's just
I loved
effective
it.
advertising.
Yeah, except
Yeah.
like it was predicated on having sex with an ethnically diverse wife, you know, which is a glorious thing to us, not a glorious thing to your average advertiser.
The
Yeah.
party will be represented on the world map by Chunk.
Hell yeah.
But now,
I thought you were going to say an ethnically diverse life.
if we can quickly find a token of one, sure. But yeah, no, the
Don't
best thing
threaten
about
me.
those two being back is that, number one, we missed them. We missed them so much. And number two, Matt is now on medicine to give himself an appetite, so he kind of looks like alive now.
Yeah, he doesn't look like Michael Jackson near the end anymore.
Near the end.
No, if you've ever
Michael
seen
Jackson
Matt, he had
rapidly-
those. He was like skeletal, and he had like bags underneath his eyes, and you're just like, man, this guy is not okay. But what it really is that he just cannot physically eat enough to gain weight. So they put him on a medicine that he knows nothing about, but it makes him eat a lot, and he gained like 30 pounds in a month.
It
They
was
get into like some hot water a while back about something. They got in trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
and-
was a whole thing.
it was indeed a whole thing. It was kind of
It was like they were not necessarily in the wrong as much as was initially reported. Like they said, like one of their friends that they had invited to the house was being like sexually harassed by Dawn, their channel artist, and like I think he like went as far as assaulting the girl.
Jesus.
And
I don't remember exactly, but like he definitely crossed the line. Like, you know, the fucking
yeah, so
yeah, there was never
So, like,
any
he
like
told
actual
them-
there was never any actual like act done, but like he definitely pushed it way too far, definitely into the realms of assault. Yeah.
yeah, so she told them, and then they were like, "Oh shit," and I think they asked her to like get like a hotel room or something so that she wouldn't, because like Dawn was staying at their house too, and they needed it. So like that was kind of like step one. Should have kicked Dawn out first.
Mhm.
It's I think the go ahead.
They then severed their professional and personal relationships with Dawn, and all of their friends that work with Dawn, they let know what happened. And then the girl talked about like online, she was like, oh, and they didn't do anything, they didn't tell anybody, but she had like specifically talked to them about like, you know, keeping this like not letting the public know it.
A
But
lot
then
of
later on kind of put fire under their ass for like not letting their fans know that Dawn was like doing these things.
A lot of what it was they acted in the capacity of like, businessmen as opposed to friends, which, they didn't do anything like, morally wrong, but maybe something ethically wrong, I guess, or maybe the other way around.
Yeah, they could have took her side a little bit harder, but she also was kind of manipulating the narrative post everything.
The thing about it was that there was like an employee at Super Mega who told them that, a long story short, is someone got let go from Super Mega, and he went on a vengeful tirade, and kind of hijacked the entire situation to try and take them down as hard as possible, like some real r/.
Oh yeah, the other guy who wasn't
Leighton.
involved in this scenario at all,
and made it totally about himself, and then it got picked up by a lot of drama YouTubers, and then it got everyone on the other side of Lex's stuff got caught in a whole bunch of lies and stepping on their own words, and then she deleted her video.
Lex was friends with a drama YouTuber who did a video about this, but he did it in the normal style of his researched videos rather than, hey, this is what my friend told me.
Mm-hmm.
So he kind of led the crusade against Super Mega, but it being a totally one-sided, this is what my friend told me, without letting people know that. So there were a lot of allegations that made it seem worse than what it was, and it just at the end of the day, it came out to basically there was some stuff that Super Mega could have handled better. There was some stuff about their personal lives that were thrown out that is not great, but
yeah,
not
a lot of the fucking shit that was in her video was they made fun of their friend that committed suicide or whatever, and it's the fuck does that have to do with what's happening right now? Yo.
Also, a lot of people deal with trauma with comedy. A lot of my friends who have dead parents will make jokes about their dead parents, because that's just a way of dealing with it. They're not sitting here being I'm disrespecting my parent because I fucking hate them. It's more just hey, if I don't laugh, I'll cry, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
In Chapter 4, Joe Rogan leads the characters to a temple where they consult the big booth.
Especially the big thing was when
I was really worried when you
brought up
Joe
their
Rogan.
friend who had died. Because I think it was Ryan who actually found the friend.
Yeah.
So it's just you don't bring that up. That's not cool.
It was
they know what their feelings are towards that, and I don't think they've made any public statements about that friend since the first public statement letting everybody know about it. So it's yeah, it just kind of fell apart at that point, and we were all yeah, they could have done better. But this isn't you need to leave the internet permanently type shit.
Yeah, it wasn't they did any kind of awful fucked up shit. It was stuff that was shit that was would have got you maybe ousted in a friend group, but not for fucking awful moral gotchas or anything like that. Interpersonal drama that just blew up into shit, really. I mean, except for you should never essay anyone, obviously. That's the fucked
No,
up
what
part.
Dawn did was bad, and Dawn isn't recovering.
Exactly, and it was it immediately became all about Super Mega as opposed to Dawn, the guy who actually did the groping and shit.
Yeah, Dawn lost a lot of Patreon followers and basically most of his professional working relationships. He had a show with Ross O'Donovan, and that was one of the first things the Super Mega Boys did was they messaged Ross hey, we think you should know what's going on since you do a show with Dawn, and that ended because not cool. But yeah, no, it's a fucking thing. It was a wild ride listening to it the whole time because it became very quickly just a he said, she said. But of every single random fucking topic, somebody was oh yeah, Ryan was sexting another girl when he was in a relationship. And I'm just where is this coming from? What is happening? Can you even prove that? Is this even relevant?
It was just a
Did
whole
we ever find out is the king dead?
I don't think there's been any confirmation yet.
There's never been any actual announcement. No, it's a lot of people are saying a lot of people are saying that they read too into it or something like that. I don't know.
It could be people read too into it. It could be that he got very close. And
They were like,
Harry?
He is
The
Queen
real
World
question
right
is,
now. We
has
can't
anybody
say for sure
seen-
whether he's dead or not.
They
Has
went
anybody
they
seen
went
Kate Middleton?
yeah, they went full Pope smoke on it.
Is she
I think
alright?
that Kate Middleton appeared yesterday.
That's what
like,
I heard.
public?
Yeah.
So I think she's alive. I don't know.
Remind me why
Alright,
people
well-
would want Kate Middleton dead. Like, is that like a?
Nobody really
they're
does. It's
saying-
just that she's
Same
been-
reason. Actually, no, because they people actually liked Princess Di.
I was gonna say they're saying it's a Princess Di situation.
Okay, so remind me, which one of the prince? It's not the fucking the pedophile bald guy.
No,
wh-
Andrew's
no.
basically out.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, I was gonna
Andrew's
say, who was the one that
Andrew's
married
been
like
kicked
a?
out of the family.
Who was the one who married the ethnically diverse chick and like
That
got
was
That's
his
Harry.
younger brother.
It's
That's
Harry.
Harry.
Okay. I
He's
can't-
living in
And that's-
America.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
Harry
that's-
is living
yeah,
in
because they
LA.
hated her.
He gave up he abdicated.
got you.
And now
Yeah,
he lives in LA with his wife.
fuck?
I
That's
truly
the loudest notification I've ever heard in my life.
I truly cannot tell any of these incestuous rich douchebags apart.
Yeah, I
Harry's
don't
a
really.
ginger.
I don't
But no,
understand
the
why they
Princess
don't like
Di
her
thing was-
either, but you know, it is what it is.
No,
It's
well,
because she's not white.
brown. And they would have to have. They would
I mean,
have
I
to
knew
have
that part,
there was-
guys. It's
No, well,
Well,
there was that
okay,
whole
but
thing
it
in the
taints
book
the royal
where,
line.
Yeah, there's that whole thing in Harry's book where an unnamed member of the family, almost definitely the current
The
king,
queen.
was worried that the babies would come out dark. When, meanwhile, look at Meghan Markle.
Yeah, she could
Yeah.
pass as white.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, number one, that is an insane worry. Who the fuck cares? Number two,
We can't be having black kings though.
hmm
oh no,
Yeah.
really?
imagine,
The-
imagine.
Do you guys know how I describe Prince William?
Also, the amount of people that have to die for that to actually happen
Yeah,
is
it'd have to
ridiculous.
be.
but-
it would have-
Yeah,
At that point in time,
It would have to be a-
Including
it would
literal
have-
child.
it would have to
The-
be a plane
the
crash.
most strategic nuke strike of all time.
Yeah.
Like,
the way for that baby to become king at the time of that being a problem would be for Charles to die, Andrew to die, the
little kid.
the
Yeah,
the
I think
older
all-
brother, his like 2 kids at the time, and fucking Harry. And I'm just sitting here going like, it's not even a fucking problem. Yeah, they're in line for the throne, but I don't think anything short of like a nuclear strike.
and
could
then
take out that many royals.
she still wouldn't be queen.
Mhm.
She still
Nope.
wouldn't be the queen if he became king.
Nope.
She would be. She's the Duchess of something. but
the
she's
queen,
not-
the queen consort, I believe, is like the
She
fucking.
cannot be the queen. Like,
Yeah. I need you guys to look at Prince William and tell me this dude, like, get him in your brain real quick. The man
Yeah.
looks like a tech CEO. The
Yeah,
man,
oh, yeah.
They all the kids look like tech CEOs.
they all look like
Or, like,
tech
the
CEOs. They
picture-
all look like they're about to like sell me a new platform called like Booble or something like that. And it's like
Yeah,
on
they're
Booble
all-
you can mingle with your friends and send them
They're all
boobles.
selling. They're all selling Bingle, and like they're all running startups. Like
The biggest the
They're
plot
all
twist
investing
of
in
all times
crypto.
is that Prince William used to be the more handsome brother, and that is just flipped on its fucking head.
I
Yeah,
thought
and
the
then
real
you got-
plot. I thought the real
The
plot
incest
twist was
has
that
ma-
Meghan
has
Markle.
taken the point. You
I
can
thought
see
the-
the incest.
I thought the real plot twist was that after everything came out about how awful they were to Meghan Markle, it turned out that Meghan Markle actually was kind of a jerk, and people don't like it.
I don't think you get into
I
the
think
good
that
graces of the
Meghan
royal
Markle-
family without being kind of a prick.
Well, no, she was never in the good graces of the royal family. And
She
that's the
married
big
one of the
thing.
princes.
Yeah, they didn't have to like her. One of the big
No,
things.
you need
was
to
that
have
a
at
lot
least
of the
2
rumors-
generations of a slave portfolio to be
A lot of the
in-
rumors
in
of
our
people
high
not
society.
liking Meghan Markle came from the crown specifically. Like,
Oh yeah, no. I think she just said some things after all that happened that people were like,
Yeah.
"Why the fuck would you say
and
that?"
like, because like at the time, there was like rumors that like Kate Middleton was actually quite mean to Meghan Markle, and then immediately after that, the crown was like, actually, Meghan Markle was a bitch, basically. And I'm just sitting here
She
going like,
said, "You dumb hussy," one time.
Imagine
meanwhile,
calling
I'm just
somebody
like,
a
hey,
husband
imagine
you
having
never
your
ordered.
entire family drama broadcasted to everybody. Like, that's fucking buck wild.
Simply for not being white.
Oh yeah. And
Of
then
all
like
the
Meghan
things you
Markle's
could-
dad's
Of all the
making
things
money
you
off
could have
of it.
been, you decided to not be white.
How dare she decide to not be
How
white?
dare she? How dare she?
Yeah, you know those days you just wake up and say, I'm gonna be not white today.
Brandon.
Yep.
Not white today.
Uh,
Happens more than you
Babe.
think.
Welcome.
someone, never mind. I don't.
It's
make that
exactly the context you think it is.
I heard everything. It's just I had a joke to play off that. I was like, wait, I shouldn't say that.
We are streaming,
recording.
so
Yeah.
You know what,
yeah.
you know what
Please
I have to
behave.
say about the whole situation?
God fucking damn it! Don't do it.
You know what I have to say about the whole situation?
Go for it.
I'm not a big fan of the government.
No.
Did he play sound?
Yes, he did.
I did, yeah.
He's not ever going to be getting the right back from me.
Yeah, no, I know.
So, yeah.
it was good though. I can't do it for you either because you also have me muted, but I will.
See, that's the thing. Emily muted me, which is almost worse than, or is almost better for me than having a fucking accord that says I'll never hit the door button ever again. Because I've been unleashed. I've been freed, right? Like,
Yeah.
like
Fine.
truly
Both
all
Josh
other,
and
all,
Isaac
everybody
have
else
been
will
muted.
forget.
Oh god.
No, both Josh and Isaac have been muted, and quite frankly, that's where it will stay.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Maybe
sure if
one
either of
day.
you unleashed, like, the knock on her again, you would actually be dead.
She would appear
Yes,
in
I
front
got
of your
my
door
plane
within
ticket.
15 minutes.
Probably drive to
You
my
mean this
house.
one?
Drive to my
Ah,
house.
fuck!
Yeah.
Stop!
Kill you.
Stop it!
Which one of you is eating chips into the microphone?
That'd be
is this a
Abraham,
meme?
sure.
Abraham,
Yeah,
dude.
what
Alright,
the
well, now
fuck
I'm just
is
I'm
muting
this?
peanut
him.
butter and jelly. I'm peanut butter and jelly. That's all I'm eating. Okay. I'm not eating chips.
And jelly.
Peanut butter chicken. I've never heard you get so fucking. Oh my god!
You immediately blamed me. And that's not what I'm eating.
Wait, no.
Peanut butter rage.
I was opening a packet of chocolate because
Oh,
I'm on my
man.
period.
I'm just I'm
Yes, I'm
completely
one of
muted
those
them at this point.
stereotypical
Like,
people.
I can't.
I would be
do this
too.
shit back. I can't.
I'm
I
literally
can't go
running
back.
out of
I thought it
chocolate
was-
in the house so bad. I'm gonna go grocery shopping tomorrow and specifically get chocolate. That's how.
I
Yeah,
thought it
right.
was Isaac memeing about the thing from that you talked about earlier.
Oh, I
Oh
need to
my-
test this too.
Fucking god.
Okay, cool.
You
It
got
does
your
cast
save
right.
DC you got? Alright. Well,
Yeah,
we
my
are.
character sheet is not ported over yet,
Well-
but I'll work on that.
Yeah, there's probably going to be a good little bit of talking and whatnot. So, you know, I guess anticipate that. You had weeks to do this, you guys. Like, fuck off.
Ah,
I love y'all
I know what
so
you're
much.
talking about.
No, I know you. I'm
Tyler,
fussing at I'm fussing at Isaac and Abe.
Tyler's inner teacher is coming out. I gave you the whole semester.
I gave
to
you the
write this
entire
paper.
summer break to do these character sheets, and y'all all
I didn't
fucked
mind-
off on your Fortnites.
I
You
mean,
want me to be Liana.
we could know exactly what kind of people we are by how long you waited to do your music history term paper. The answer is the
Oh.
week it was due.
Ready to
I.
be angry? What music history term paper?
Day one of my last English class in high school, we had all we needed to fucking do our final assignment. I waited until the night before it was fucking due at the end of the semester,
King.
typed that shit in one night, got an 86.
King.
So,
Brother, I wrote
That was
CD
my high
reviews
school
30
career,
minutes
but I
before they were
stopped being
due.
able to do that in college.
I wrote CD reviews 30 minutes before they were due. Get on my fucking level, okay? Like,
Bro.
I also was the kind of guy who knew exactly how, would just corrupt the file intentionally and send it to the professor and be like, "Oh, it won't open.
Oh, that's
I'll
odd.
send you a copy. I'll
See,
send you a
that
copy
works
when I
a
get
little-
back to my dorm tonight."
That works a
Um,
little bit less well in the computer science major because enough
I
people
listened
know
to-
that.
I listened to a full saxophone CD on 200% speed wrote a CD review about it, turned it in, and when I got it back, my professor had written, "Have you ever considered writing reviews for a living?" on the paper. I shit you not, I kept that paper for a very long time. I was like, this is my victory lap right here. This man graded like he was an English professor. I was like, dude,
I still think I think I still have this. This was internally published at my school. I am not an English major, but I wrote an essay in my second freshman semester entitled "This is Why Babies Shouldn't Dual Wield Flintlock Pistols: A Literary Analysis of Homestuck." And I got like a perfect score on it, and it was internally circulated in the English department. Like it was in their newsletter and shit. I was like, "Fuck yes!" I was. Good.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
I'm just more upset that Tyler's the kind of person who would write a paper in college about home stuff.
It's a unique literary development. Like, how should I say? It is a unique.
In college, they let you write papers about anything.
Yeah, it was what I was into, and also the entire point of the essay was we had to write on something. A piece of literature or media that delivers its story in a unique way. And Homestuck is one of the most unique media presentations ever because it is a truly multimedia fictional experience. It exists in multiple mediums at once. In it? Video games, flash animations, comics, like a lot of things. Go, Isaac.
Have I ever told you all how I got what I used for my how-to speech in like speech 1 in college?
Sure. No, no, you didn't. Last story, but we played D&D.
So the speech was entitled "How to Become Super Saiyan 3." It has to be a 5-minute speech. So I literally just yelled for 5 minutes straight and got a B.
There you go.
You're actually the worst.
That's fucking awesome.
Why?
I love you.
I don't remember what I did for my informative thing in college, but I remember they did something that was horrific if you are liberal in the South. We did 4 corners where you do like the thing where you go to a corner if it's like agree, strongly agree, disagree, strongly disagree.
Yeah.
And they started putting political things out there, and I was alone in my corner so long, and I got death glares.
Oh boy, that would have been a whole deal, huh?
Oh yeah, and this was my entire college career, was getting glared at for anything. It's called being in an LGBT sorority.
Jesus fucking Christ, it's so loud.
It's really not.
Speaking of narrowing people out here, does everyone remember their fucking tie-ins to the thing?
Yes.
Let me look. I remember it mostly, but I'll refresh.
Fortunately, I don't really care because I'm just gonna roll on anyway.
He said, "Scrap all that shit."
Yeah.
So, quick question. Never mind. That ruins it. I won't ask.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I was going to ask how the session was going to go because there's a lot that I need to get through. Okay, that's fine.
It's going to go tits up real quick.
There's going to be talking, and then there's going to be a little bit of a little baby bit of combat, and I'm not worried about it. I'm not intending to just completely murder you, even if you fucking just get murdered.
Would it be alright if I roll off of D&D Beyond tonight? Because there's a shit ton that I have to add over.
I'm not really worried about it.
Alright, sounds good. Appreciate it.
This isn't like the fucking BBEG fight here. It's not like do or die right now.
We are literally level 1.
So, for various bloody reasons, as you may or may not be aware, as we've briefly discussed, so fuck you. You guys are all on a path to head to the village of Nightstone, just a short ways east of Waterdeep. And as fortune would have it, you all leave at about the same time. And the nature of traveling on foot like this is, you're gonna have to camp because it's about 2 days on foot. And you're gonna have to camp. you're all walking in the same direction. No one's like blazing ahead on horseback, so eventually you're gonna notice each other on the same path. You're gonna say, "Hey, do you want to camp together?" That kind of shit. I mean, you're all basically walking in a straight line together. Eventually, someone's gonna stop to take a piss or something. And
We're millennials. I think you're severely doubting our ability
We're
to not want to
millennials.
talk
We
to
don't
people.
piss.
you just awkwardly look down at your phone and just pretend you're like answering a call or something and just walk past. No. Eventually, someone's gonna say something. Whether you kind of stumble on the trail and need a hand up, whether you just kind of match paces and then you share a glance, someone's gonna say something. Who breaks the ice first is my question.
Quick question: has the events have that already happened for each of us?
No, you are on your way to Nightstone.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, you have your backpack full of toys. Arthur has his backpack full of dildos. You know, you're all doing your thing. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think what's gonna happen is yeah, so I've got this. So on the side of the road, around like a soon-to-be started-up campfire, there's a blue tiefling who is dressed in rather ostentatious garb, who is sharing a campfire space with a short, orange-haired gnome. He's rummaging through a backpack and he turns it around and he's like, Mango, you don't have my bedroll, do you?
Oh, I thought you had it.
Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, I swore that we put it in there whenever we left halfway to Hades. Alright,
I'm literally 3 feet tall. Why am I carrying your stuff?
well, I don't know. You jingle around with glass up and down the road. I figured there was, like, space somewhere in there. Maybe we strapped it onto Chunk while she was walking down the road. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. And he'll turn to the road and he'll kind of, like, crook his neck out to, like, see if anyone's, like, walking across. And he kind of, like... I mean, I guess why not? Let's... Who wants to come across us first, then?
Come across you.
Okay.
Hey.
He'll notice Cinderus and he says, "Aha! Hey, good man. Hello. Pleasure. Hey, just over here. First of all, a fair night to you. Arathir Star Song, minstrel and adventurer at your service, and may I just say, a lovely night to be taking our leisure here. Please, would you like to join us around the fire?"
Well, yes, my friends. I will come and join you. But I see you're down the bedroll. I have gnome-sized bedroll.
You know,
If you need tiny bedroll.
you do cut to the heart of the matter, my friend. Honestly, I'll do well with one just for a pillow. And if it makes you feel better, Mango here starts the finest campfires in all the realms. He's a real savant, that one. Come, join us, please.
I need a wide berth, though. Mango starts a fire. It's a little bit too wild at first, and then she gets it under control.
Alright. The name is Sinros Quill Shop, ne? I'm... my friend, I am the most recent owner of... what's the name of the...
The Tiger's Eye.
Sorry. Of the Tiger's Eye. You may have heard of it if you've traveled through Waterdeep.
Oh, well, this is a bit of a spot of fun. That's in the North Ward, right?
Let's just say yes.
It is. Sorry. I've ran Dragon Heist like 3 times at this point. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I do not visit competition very often.
You said east? I thought you said west.
Oh no, it's not a
Thank you, that's what I was thinking.
it's not a glass and jewelry shop, Mango. It's a I believe it's a detective agency. Yes.
Yes, that is correct.
Well, I don't get up to the North Ward much, except to go see Old Man Rush's circus, but be that as it may, congratulations, I suppose. You must have your handful in Waterdeep, of all places.
It's going surprisingly well. I recently came into tools that made the job much easier.
Oh, well, fantastic. Although I do wonder... You're a bit far away from home. Is a case taking you to the road?
I'm working a case.
I figured, of course. Well, In the meantime, by all means, we've got place aplenty.
And not to cut that short, you guys can feel free to continue, but
Oh, sure.
Ado and Brock, you're also slumping it through the trail, and you see that there's a campfire and some people setting up for camp, and it is about sleepy time. So unless you really feel like striking it on your own or continue on into the night, dangerous though it may be, there's some people setting up.
Alright, Ida will probably walk up. Ah, friends, how's it going? And he's already setting down his bedroll. What are you guys heading to?
There's a little town down in the southeast portion of the road. A bit of a fork off before you get to Daggerford. It's a little town called Nightstone.
It just so happens that's I believe that's where I'm heading to.
Convenient. Although I suppose we are about to where the road does fork off, and it's natural we end up, how should you say, convalescing, I suppose?
Yeah, sure. You guys are a pretty interesting bunch here. What are your guys' names?
Mango.
This is Mango, Arathir Starsong at your service, and our
And
newest
I'm
friend here.
Sinros Quill Sharpener. Quill Sharpener is a hard word to say in a fake Russian. I keep going to like a pseudo British.
You're doing great, buddy. You're doing great.
Look at me. I am the captain now.
Oh, sorry. Nice to meet you, friends. My name's Ito Mobrew.
You do what?
I make toys.
Arathir looks at Mango with like a side hand and is like, oh no.
Yeah, I can make all sorts of toys.
Okay. I see you.
Yeah.
Mango then rips out one side of her cloak. You see the many fine pieces of glass work on the inside, like a watch dealer on the street. And she's just like, if you ever want one, it is still full price.
No, all right. I appreciate it.
As everybody starts to settle down, Brock he'll pull his hood up over his head, and he'll kind of wander in a little bit closer and be like, if you don't mind, I would to share your fire.
Oh, not
He
at all.
just kind of sets his stuff down a little bit further away from everybody.
No, please, by all means, take a seat. Although I imagine you might get a little cold from that distance, friend. I promise you we don't bite. Well, I don't. Mango's jury's still out.
Oh, wait.
I only bite a little.
If anyone has the heebie-jeebies about sharing campfires, it is a reasonable assumption that I'm not going to make anyone make rolls for, that if you were heading further down the high road, presumably you would have like a cart, wagon, more supplies than you do currently, because you're only heading out a couple days to Nightstone. So like if you were... Basically, there's no other purpose that you'd really be out here unless you were heading to Nightstone, because it's so close. Unless you happen to be a bandit or something, but I don't know.
I think Arathir will like take that and he says, are you, good friend, he calls over to Brock, are you heading to Nightstone as well?
That's actually exactly what I was going to look up to see if I was actually heading there or not. I don't remember
I
what
do
we talked
believe
about.
we are all going to Nightstone.
All
I believe that
roads
is
lead
the
to
hook.
Nightstone, and this.
Okay, well that
event.
I mean that's just empirically not true from what you circled, but yeah, I can.
Did I? You're like, no, I thought I was going to fucking Golden Fields, dude.
There's a
Am I on the
fucking.
wrong road?
We're literally in the middle of a
Lost.
crossroads, and he'll kind of tick his head over, and it happens very jerkily, and he goes, "Yes, Nightstone. I believe that's the name."
Well, then you're among friends, my friend. Mango and I are going to investigate what seems to be a bit of a spot of trouble, and well, as for Mr. Ito here and Mr. Sinros, I'm not exactly sure, actually.
I'm working a case.
I'm just delivering some toys for a client of mine.
Well, I hope your client's all right. It sounds like there's been a bit of, for lack of a better term, a fracas, I suppose.
What do you
I
mean?
believe that word is French.
What is France? I don't understand what you're saying.
He has not heard any news.
No, sure haven't.
No, my friend, well, Mango and I were out and about in our bar in Waterdeep, around the castle ward, and, we heard from a passing trader that there was smoke rising from the town. If it weren't so dark out right now, I'd imagine we'd be able to see it, but, well, the city's planning on sending folks to investigate, but who knows how long that could take, and we figured, since we're in the profession, we might as well swing by and take a look ourselves.
He figured that we might as well take a look behind ourselves. If I stayed behind, I'd be running the bar by myself. And it's not happening.
And of course, and what else would I do without you, my dear?
Oh, so you two are together.
We are long-time
Romantically.
Ignore her, please.
They're together, but not together.
So complicated. Gotcha.
We are long-time adventuring companions. Believe you me, Mango would never stand me more than a second in that capacity.
I won't pry.
Cool. Well, here's hoping that everything is all right. Once we take our rest here and then take the measure of the road going forward, hopefully things will. I don't know. Maybe it was an accidental house fire or something. One can only hope for the best and prepare for the worst.
Does Brock choose to share any of his information on the matter, if he remembers what I told him?
I think Brock just leans back against a tree and goes, many signs these days, many rumors. It's time to find out what's true and what's not.
Cryptic.
You guys,
I feel like that level of smoke isn't a house fire, so
I think you guys
it
need to
probably
lighten up.
is something.
At least 3 house fires.
I think you guys need to lighten up a little bit.
Let it never be said that I'm not an optimist. Still, regardless, Nightstone awaits us in the morning.
What would an eye doctor do out here?
Well, your evening's rest is undisturbed. If you guys wanted to continue to talk, by all means, but no surprise encounters. You're not getting jumped in the middle of the night here.
You said you own bar?
I mean, it's a little thing.
Did you happen to bring in 5 minutes? Let us get merry.
Well, actually, now that I think about it, 7 hills. I think I forgot my second bag. That's what I kept my bedroll and my reserve Rosnar red in. Oh, 7 hills. 9 hills.
That's the great... My friend, it's at times like this that I like to quote the great artist Little Jonathan.
God fucking damn it, it's already started. It's
shots,
already
shots,
starting.
shots,
It's already
shots,
fucking
shots,
starting.
Shots. Everybody.
It's already starting. It cannot be stopped.
It's just a deep sigh from Brock's direction.
No, I'm afraid I didn't bring anything. And honestly, after what happened last time, Mango's not too keen on drink.
I just own the bar. But my side of the bar is the glass blowing area. I don't venture on the other side.
Well, then I guess we sleep.
That's a text message. Oh, that's cute.
Righto.
Yeah, he says. All right. All of you get some rest. I'll take first watch, just in case anything comes up.
Sure thing.
And nothing does. After restful sleep, you guys are ready to depart in the morning. And takes about another 10 or so hours of travel
How dare you not let us roll to see if anything happens? I wanted my level 1 Tarrasque encounter.
Jesus.
You wake up and there's a spider in your bedroll.
Fuck.
He puts the
It's like actual nightmare thing, Sam.
he puts a Tarrasque token on the world map here. It's true to size.
It just travels around.
Yeah. Erases parts of the map.
Quit spoiling my encounters.
Dude, if we stay in this area for very long, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do anything. We're getting high in the forest. We're getting high in the moor.
God fucking shut up. Go on.
Fortunately, there's no Tarrasques in sight.
She's spying on my world until I Anorak anyway.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Golly.
Neverwinter.
Game is canceled.
Brandon, speak.
Game is canceled.
My guys!
Oh fuck, he wasn't even there for that. You don't have to take revenge for him on that. He wasn't there. He's innocent.
Okay.
Go ahead, buddy.
Nightstone is just on the edge of the Ardeep Forest, and it's a small trail just off the high road that takes you up to it. It's a pleasant enough journey. After following the trail for about 10 miles, you can hear the ringing of a bell. The sound grows louder as Nightstone comes into view. Map transition.
Find the map, find the map, find the map.
You did not have to walk 100 miles. It was more like 40 at max.
Golly.
It's still quite a little bit.
Well, it was further
can-
for Josh,
you-
but I digress.
You can tell that Brandon uses kilometers.
I really don't. I
Mhm.
really don't.
Canada is very weird with its measurements of being simultaneously metric and imperial.
Right.
We're an interesting folk.
Look how tiny we are.
So yes, ringing of a bell. A river flows around the settlement, forming a moat. The village itself is contained within a wooden palisade, beyond which you can see a windmill, a tall steeple, and some high-pitched rooftops of several other buildings. Apart from the ringing of the bell, you detect no other activity in the village. Trail ends before a lower drawbridge that spans the moat. That's that up here. Beyond the drawbridge, 2 stone watchtowers flank an open gap in the palisade. South of the village, over here, there's a cone-shaped flat-top hill on which stands a stone keep enclosed by a wooden wall. The keep, which overlooks the village, has partially collapsed. A wooden bridge that also once connected the keep to the village has also partially collapsed. Yeah.
This isn't promising.
It's not good, no.
That's interesting.
Weren't you here to sell things? I don't think they're gonna buy stuff.
He's already paid for it. Just deliver him.
Jeez.
Okay.
Factually
Well-
incorrect, sir. You are still accepting 10 gold.
Hey.
I tried. I tried.
You can lie to them, but you can't lie to me. You're still expecting to deliver that shit to the Line Shield Coster and get fucking paid for it.
No, okay. I'll take that back then. That was more of a trying to
Get
tease
me out of the
it a little
DM?
bit.
No, 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 no. No.
Nah,
Yeah, no, Sinros never takes a case without payment up front, so I don't know what.
Am
No,
I supposed to not be able to move Mango, or is this a...
Let me make sure you guys are on the token layer.
It begins.
You should be on the fucking token layer. Yep. Here, you know what? We'll do this the fucking simple way. You guys drag your tokens onto the map yourselves. That should make it nice and controllable for you.
That.
I'll control
Hooray.
you.
Where is she? There she is.
Whoa, we're halfway there.
What the fuck was that, Abe?
Bon Jovi's living on a prayer? Was that not clear?
Song backwards? Like, what is that? DMCA? Like,
How do you drag it on there?
You just pull it from the tab over onto the map.
You like click and drag on your character name in the journal thing.
Ah,
Yeah, there you are.
there you go.
I had it over the picture, not the name.
So I see Buddy Man's running on ahead. You guys can all file in there. It's not really a big deal who approaches first or what have you. Maybe.
I'll approach from the north.
They'll never see it coming.
If you can swim really good.
Sure can.
Well,
It doesn't matter who enters first, except for when Sinros goes in blast and Eldritch blasts.
Anyway, they started
Knock
blasting.
knock. Anyone home?
It's about afternoon by now. You'd expect to see the village square bustling and stuff. You don't. Here, I'm just gonna reveal the whole fucking map because it doesn't really matter at this point.
It's not like carnage though. It's just like eerily silent.
Oh no! Hold on a second. Yeah.
It's the opposite.
They just picked
Sun is gone.
Vecna has already won.
Eclipse.
There is no god.
We did it. Okay,
Ah.
awesome.
There
There's
we go.
this. You can see that things are not
Oh.
doing so well in this town.
Oh dear.
Oh,
oh.
nuts. Now who am I going
I
to
would.
deliver these to?
There's
that's-
also the problem of that
Hey, sir?
Wait.
Sir?
and
Oh
that.
dear. Oh dear.
Hey, sir?
There's two large wolf-like creatures off to one
Oh.
side of the square that are just casually chowing down on a dead dog.
Hello, puppies.
They immediately turn their heads when they see. Also, it's just token art. There's not riders on them. It's just two fucking wards.
Oh, okay.
Sinros is approaching, and he is going to, like, basically just like a kid in a pet shop. Hello, puppies. Come here. Here, puppy, puppy, puppy.
They
Yeah, Brock-
grin savagely with blood-filled, razor-sharp teeth,
Brock's
and
gonna fade to this corner over here and ready his weapon.
yeah, we're gonna roll up some initiative now.
Hooray!
Yeah. Remember,
So-
click on your token before you roll.
Yep.
Is there a way to change it after I've already rolled it? Because my initiative didn't change
Yeah.
whenever I... Okay.
Yeah,
So
he can
it's
change
that-
your number.
It's just that plus 2. Like, add 2 more.
Dooba-dooba-doo.
Take the wards rolled 0.
Let's
Damn.
fucking go.
Wow, first nat 20.
Kill yourself in a video game.
Oh, man. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
They're the worst.
Dude, I forget how to do all this stuff on Roll20, to be honest.
You're doing fine, dude. You're doing fine.
See.
I think
Have you-
Isaac cannot be happy in life unless
Unless he's rolling like above a 20, yeah.
he's moving literally faster than everybody else.
He's really important and has things to do.
Brandon, how tall are these buildings?
Let's see. The one that you're next to is pretty tall. It looks very much like it has the steeple that you saw on the
Okay.
horizon. It looks very much like a temple. So,
Okay.
what are you doing, computer? I should have.
Actually, in this case, this is probably the one time where Sinros did not want to go first because he still thinks these are nice puppies.
The temple itself, I'm gonna guesstimate it at maybe 30 feet, and then
Okay.
add another 20 or so for the steeple.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, shuffle you guys in initiative here. Make everything nice and neat.
Hmm.
I've seen
Okie
better.
dokie. Sinros, puppies do not look friendly.
Yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
This man has never met a mean dog, apparently.
Yeah, there are no mean dogs, only bad owners.
Okay, well, the bad
That's
owner's
not
dog
a
is
dog.
biting you. Yesterday, I tried to get a stray dog into my car, and then when it kind of cornered itself, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna get bit, so I'm gonna leave.
I think that's how we have to learn this. He's gonna have to learn the hard way. And so he just approaches the dog, arms outstretched, like, I mean, gently, because he knows not to, like, approach an animal, like, full-fledged. Like, he's cautious about it. But he's gonna go in and try to, like, I mean, I don't think it would be so hard to believe, like, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Brandon, but he just, like, puts a hand out and the creature just kind of snaps at him.
Yeah, there's no roll necessary. It will 100% just kind of snap at you.
Okay.
I won't give it a free attack, but it is you can
Okay,
tell
that's all I need.
instinctively that
Okay.
it is hostile.
Cool. So he's gonna see that, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, this puppy needs to be taught lesson. I will whack it." And he pulls out his quarterstaff and plans on whacking dogs. 17 to hit for 3 bludgeoning damage.
You crack it on the snout, and its smile is briefly interrupted as it shakes its head in irritation.
Bad dog.
Is that it for your turn?
Yep.
Edo.
Following suit, I think.
He's gonna walk up and try to pet the dog.
Yeah, we're all gonna learn our dog adventures one by one.
Sinrus, is that do you know whose dog that is?
It is naughty puppy, but no.
What are we doing with it? Are we just like letting them, like, I saw you like hit it.
I hit it so it does not bite me. Do what
Oh.
you want.
Oh, okay. Well, it didn't do anything to me, so I'm probably just gonna look around for its owner.
Roll a perception check.
See, I had it ready for. I'm sorry, I should have done all this before.
You're good, dude.
As your punishment, you need to write 100 lines of "I will do my homework."
It was an 8. I can show you the logs as well, by the way. It was an 8.
That's fine. That is sufficient to look around and see nothing. You do hear incessantly, constantly clanging coming from the steeple of this temple that you guys passed on your way in here.
That's not great.
That's really about all you can perceive right now, other than
Alright.
the two, angry puppies.
I'll probably dash then and get up here.
Okay, works for me. Puppy.
Oh, God, what? At least it's the far puppy?
Kinda likes to look at that rabbit that's been running around, honestly.
Oh, no.
They will pass
I whack.
Sinros. Yeah, go for it.
Also, bad puppy. I whack for 11.
It rushes right past you. You mistime it a bit. You misjudge how quick this thing's gonna be. It's hungry. Hungry. Yeah, that'll. Edo, this thing charges after you as you start making your way back towards the temple, and it catches you on the leg with its big ass mouth. 5 piercing damage. And make a strength save, please.
7.
You are knocked prone as this thing basically tears into your leg and it just upends you. You're face planted into the ground.
Stupid dog.
Stupid dog made me look bad.
Brock?
Can I get 30 feet into the air to get on top of this roof right here?
Yeah,
and
no problem.
Still have an action?
No
Do you think
problem.
Okay. We'll go
Yeah, it's
right
just
here.
movement.
And then I will a fire at this guy with my longbow.
Do you?
Yeah, that's pretty good, right?
First
So,
crit of the campaign,
14
folks.
14 piercing damage.
Why am I struggling with math this hard? Jesus Christ. Yeah, as this thing is ready to like take another huge chunk out of your bunny companion, you loose an arrow right into its snout, and you can see like the point, the head of the arrow is like protruding from the inside of its mouth like it's another tooth. And this thing lets out a yelp. It's hurting. It's hurting bad. That's it for your turn, I assume?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Arethyr.
Yeah, Arethyr draws a black sword with like the edges of gleaming silver. He looks down at Mango and he says, "Alright, the usual. I'll take point, and you light anything on fire that gets too close."
That was the plan.
He's gonna wade in and do a swingy swing. Watcha! 26.
Yeah, that will indeed.
8 slashing.
You kind of catch him on the shoulder, and this thing is kind of limping on that leg now. It's still trucking, but he's hurt.
Alrighty. I think Arethyr will just like shout back, "Mango, an opening!" And use a bonus action, use my Bardic Inspiration on the bean, just in case she misses with what is surely going to be like some kind of attack, I'm sure. And that'll be me.
Right over his shoulder, and recklessly close is going to be a firebolt.
That will hit. Yeah, that goes straight into its mouth, and you see just kind of a puff of smoke shoot out of its ears as this thing just kind of combusts on the inside a little bit and slumps over. He dead.
Buddy.
Thanks, friends.
Yeah, don't mention it, but there's still another one.
Got one more.
What you got? What you got? What you got, Warg? Sinros AC?
13, I believe. Yep, 13.
Ooh, you're good. You have your quarterstaff out, so you're kind of keeping this thing at a distance from you. So you're kind of able to shove it out of the way as it rushes forward at you. Just kind of Toro. And you avoid getting bit. It is your turn now.
Well, I believe Sinros is gonna, kind of take one hand off his quarterstaff, and as he does, fires his Eldritch Blast by using finger guns. So that is a 7.
Oof.
Yeah, you're a little distracted by, you thought you were gonna have a fun time with a puppy. It's like trying to eat you. It just kind of fizzles out as soon as it shoots out of your finger. You give it finger guns, they're just kind of like a sizzle, a little bit of smoke.
He looks at his hand that's still in finger gun position. He says, "It must be jammed," and he kind of fiddles with it like it was a real gun.
Must try reloading. Assuming you don't want to run away from that, which would not be a good idea.
No.
Edo, you're on the ground, but you're not eaten, so that's good.
I'll stand up. And then I'll walk over here and bang on the door. Hello? Hello, is anyone here?
You cannot presently hear any response. Just still clang, 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 clang from up above.
So it's on top?
Yeah, so you're at the front doors of Temple there, and Steeple, way up in the air.
Mr. Brock, do you see anything up there?
I don't know. Do I see anything up there?
Not from here. You would have to fly up a bit because the steeple's still another 20-ish feet up in the air.
Brock leans over the side of the door and goes, "No."
How
Maybe
high
one
is
of those parties?
how high is the edge of the roof?
Like 30 feet.
30.
Granted, there's like a little bit of sloping on the edges here, so it could be like 20 at the low
still,
parts.
still doesn't help. Mr. Sinris, do you need help with that dog over there?
Why, sure, you can whack it.
Alrighty.
Incidentally, to communicate this, you guys are shouting because that bell is persistent and loud.
Alright, I think this is how you do it. Yeah, that's for my firebolt. Never mind. It don't matter.
That is how you attempt it, not how you do it. You fire off a firebolt, and it goes a little shy, just kind of singes some cobblestone off to the right here, because you pull back a little bit because you don't want to shoot this guy you just met.
Fair enough.
Meanwhile, us over here.
Warg's turn, he's fucking dead. Brack?
Brock will take a step over this way and fire at the ward
That'll hit.
for 11. And that's it.
You catch him in kind of the haunch, and it lets out a yelp. Still
We're
standing.
we're a level 1 ranger. That's all we can do.
Yeah, that's early game for everyone anyway.
We'll get there, buddy.
I mean, early game wizard is cast cantrips, and for the love of God, don't get hit.
Uh-huh. Why do you think I'm standing on a roof?
Ooh, boy.
Arethyr is going to reel back his shield hand, and he's going to gather up like this conflagration of bluish purplish fire in his hand, and he's going to throw that at the warg. Bleh. 12 to hit?
Ooh, near miss.
Damn.
As before with Edo, you're taking care not to hit your ally there, and it just goes just a little wide.
Gotcha. Yeah, he's staying back just in case there's anything particularly threatening in that steeple. He'll pop himself like right here, and that'll be my turn.
Alrighty, Mango.
Mango is not impressed at the flames and must add her own.
Yeah, that's about typical, huh?
Snipe. Yeah, that will certainly hit. Okay.
Damn. Not a great damage, but a hit nonetheless.
You're gonna get potent cantrips eventually, and you're gonna be a fucking, like, unstoppable machine of death. But until then...
That's the plan.
The flames kind of lick at its front left shoulder a bit. It doesn't, like, keel over quite yet, but it's more injuries on it. It's adding up. Alright, here's his probably last turn on this earth. Sinros, you're right fucking here, man. You're gonna get bit.
Yep. Do it.
No, you're not.
Bet you-
That's an 8.
Bet you won't. Bet you won't.
He fucking doesn't. No.
I was gonna say I bet he won't either.
I love that in our first combat, the only one to take any fucking damage has been Abe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't want to say anything, but yeah.
You were looking around. Come on now.
Oh,
My little 13 AC warlock just over here tanking. That's a 13 to hit
That will hit.
for 2 damage.
Bonk.
Bunk?
Yeah, you just kind of a little wisp of light just kind of pew catches him on the nose, and it kind of shakes its head disapprovingly.
The pre-packed boon of warlock.
What does Cineros's Eldritch Blast look like? Very important.
So I want to say his Eldritch Blast is
You can workshop it. I've
Yeah,
just been
workshop
imagining
it.
like a kind of sickly blue-green flame is all I've been imagining thus far.
I always love asking that question to warlocks.
It looks like a whole bunch of garlic and actually no.
say like for now it's just kind of an indiscriminate beam of light because he still doesn't really understand the extent of it, and I say it would probably change as his powers come into his own.
That tracks. I like it.
Edo.
Is it Edo or Ado, Abe?
Edo.
Edo, got it.
Edo.
Yep.
Not
like
Japan.
the minion. Like the minion.
The minion, not the minion, not the Japan. Got it.
Golly. So Edo will probably go up to this other dog, and it's like it's someone's dog. It must have a collar or something.
What kind of fucked up dogs have you been hanging around with?
Sinros said it was someone. Sinros is the one that started patenting it.
Give me a fucking nature check.
Somewhere.
He's got the point.
I got a 22.
This is not a fucking dog.
Oh. Well, hey guys, it's not a dog.
Yeah,
It's
we
a
knew
big
that.
dog.
Best
What
case
would it
scenario,
be?
it's a wolf, but it's bigger than you would expect a wolf to be, so it might well be this thing you've heard stories of called a warg.
A what? What was that?
W-O-R-G. Warg.
A warg. Hey guys, it's actually a warg. It's not a dog.
I
Warg
know.
is like a dog because you take the O and the G, leave those, and then you turn the W on its side with the R, and it makes the word dog.
Oh, Sinros can't be an intelligence warlock.
Well, because he's Russian, but...
Jesus Christ!
Wow. Sorry to all
well,
of our
I
Russian
made it
fans.
through 3rd grade. The Russian education system has 5 grades.
Well, I'm not really sure if that's how it works, but if you want to say they're dogs, I suppose. But this warg right here, it has to belong to somebody.
Is this your fucking turn, by the way?
Oh yeah, no,
God fucking
I'm not
damn
like, I'm not really engaging. No,
This
yeah,
is
I'm
how
just checking it out.
Cineros dies.
Cineros is tanking like a
like with his 13 AC, light armor proficiency.
Still probably trying to pet the dog, like realistically.
Christ
Like,
alive.
Sinros, do you need any help, or like?
I mean, I don't want to get bit.
Okay.
One is already dead on the ground, friends. Make up your minds.
I'd be blasted if you want. I mean, it's a bad dog.
All right, we'll
The
give it a
warg-
shot. Oh my
The warg's
god.
savage smile kind of dips a little bit as you call it a bad dog.
Aw.
Well, I'm still missing, friend.
fine.
Welcome back, Abe.
If you were gonna bullshit anymore, I was just gonna skip your fucking turn.
You should have stayed in class and gotten more. You should have got some extra credit, boy.
Brock.
Alright, Brock is going to use his sharpshooter feat, so this will come with a -5. I don't have a toggle for that, so just like -5 from that.
That will hit.
You can make
Okay,
a
it's gonna be-
separate attack.
It's going to be +10 to damage, so
Jesus.
23.
Yeah, Warg is rearing up for another bite on Sinros, and it catches an arrow in the eye and just slumps to the ground immediately. Is fucking dead.
Yeah, you do the cool action shot where the camera is like over the Warg's shoulder and it drops and you see Brock with the bow like up and he drops the bow and he just rolls his eyes super heavy. Like turns around.
Alright.
So, with that dead and a quick cursory look around, yeah, every Jesus, what is the distance here? Yeah, around every 30, 40, 50 feet apart, you can see a number of small craters where boulders have found themselves here. They have not sprouted up naturally.
Right.
There is this part of the square over here is kind of a muddy, open hole over here. It looks about 5 foot deep.
Something tells me the wargs did not load these in, and they certainly didn't drive them into the earth so hard.
Is there like a window or some way to see into the tower up at the top of the bell tower here?
There's windows. You just need to like fly up
Yeah, that's what I was
15-ish,
gonna
20
do.
feet.
I was just going to ascend kind of slightly at a distance here, see if I could see through the window and see what's going on with this bell.
Cinders, you wanna go in here, and kind of, I'm trying to look for this fella.
All right. You've already tried knocking, so I'll try knocking harder. He opens the door.
Well, as you're doing that, Brock notices there's 2 goblins up in the bell tower. One of them is hanging from a rope and just giving it all he's got, pulling on it, just laughing, cackling as it goes bong, bong, bong.
Yeah, he's gonna shout in Goblin, stop where you are.
What's the matter, you face?
God fucking damn it.
Brock's gonna look back at him and go,
What's the
hey, I'm
what's the
gonna
matter,
need you
me?
to come out of the building right now, okay?
Where the hell is Musty Boy here?
What's the matter with me? What's the matter with you?
Hey, what's the matter? Hey, I'm ringing a bell here.
God damn it, guys.
I'm gonna need you to come out of that building or my compadres are gonna come in there and get you.
Fuck, look, there's a foot over there.
He just went back to the 1920s briefly. Yeah, see?
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna turn, see the bird that's squawking at them. They're just immediately gonna pick up weapons, and we're just rolling back into combat.
Get right back into it, folks.
I'm just gonna roll them in. Un momento.
Yeah, Brock's gonna look over at everybody and go, hey, we got a couple of wives. I mean, there's a couple of goblins up here. Can I get some help?
I'm
Are we
imagining.
re-rolling? Or
I'm
just taking?
I'm just adding them
No,
in.
he's just adding
as
them.
Yeah.
Brock has issues with code switching, so you know.
Brock, how do we get up there?
It's a bell tower, so I'm sure
Did-
there's a ladder
did-
inside.
Did the door open when I tried to open it?
I don't know. I'll check in a second.
Yeah, because we probably wouldn't have actually. I probably wouldn't have said that. We probably would have went inside if it did open.
It's fine.
You trying the door happened simultaneous with him.
I got you.
Yeah. How the fuck do I remove the wargs from the initiative?
You should be able to right-click delete.
Nope. It goes into like.
Have you tried?
Oh no. Hold on. I gotta remember. I don't.
I will
Can you
look.
double
Well,
click?
you know what? I'll just delete the tokens off the map. There we go.
There it goes.
Yeah, that works. too.
Kind of worked.
Well, okay.
Oh, there.
Mouse over, turn in the list, and then click on the red trash can icon that appears over the token image.
Oh. Well, whatever. They're gone.
It's fine.
They're out of here. Right.
Right
well,
here.
I guess I'm gonna start it at the goblin because he's not happy. Let's see. Well, a short bow does seem the most relevant right now, doesn't it? He sees a birdman. He's
That's
gonna
not
try
a
to shoot
bow.
birdman.
This is a bow.
Does a nat 20 hit?
Oh God.
No.
Okay,
Yes.
just making sure.
Barely.
9 piercing damage.
Damn. Okay.
Yes.
Well, we're in trouble.
Owie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Be advised, my spleen.
Ow, ow, owie. Got
Yeah,
a
we're trying to
band-aid?
have fun here, asshole. And this guy lets off a shot with his short bow, and jams an arrow right through your fucking shoulder. It hurts a lot.
Yeah.
As it would.
I'm
Yeah, no,
imagining we probably can't see the goblins from ground level, can we?
No.
Brandon
it's
has
a
introduced
problem.
consequences for flying.
I don't think it says anything about the doors being locked. So yeah, you guys can just open up the doors.
Alrighty. Is there a ladder or
church, they have no
something,
door
or
policy.
kind of trying to get up there?
It's a Church of Latter-day Saints.
God.
There's ladders everywhere.
I've read so much about Mormons in the last 2 days. How dare you?
Yeah, she's been on a real Mormonism kick.
So, right about here inside the temple, there's a small pulpit, and there's a door at the back here, which presumably will lead you in if you want to go through the door.
Yeah.
Just gonna shove you over there. Yeah, there's just a ladder.
Alright.
It's about another. Jesus Christ, it's like 50 feet up though.
50 feet up?
Yeah.
Yeah. The roof is 30. The steeple is like.
Yeah.
Alright, so what is it like the same as your walking speed as your climbing speed, I'd assume?
You don't use climbing speed on ladders or anything that's made to be like climbed, like, nets or anything. Climbing speed is for like scaling cliff faces and like, things that aren't really meant to be climbed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got you.
But I think, like,
the answer is yes here.
Okay, so I'd probably make it up like 15 feet then.
If you're not using an action to dash, yes.
Alright, I'll
Climb
use
a ladder
my...
like the WWE wrestlers where it takes you 30 minutes to get to the top of it.
No, I'll go ahead Go ahead and dash.
Okay, that'll get you 5 feet from the top then.
And then I'll bonus action rabbit hop. And just jump up above them 5 feet, 5 feet more. What's
Okay,
up?
so you are up in the steeple. I'm just gonna put you like there for convenience sake. Fuck! Shoulder hurt. Ow!
Okay, yeah, I'm really hurt. I have some questions.
What's up? What's up?
So this bell. Could you give me some details on this bell?
Uh-oh.
Bedroom and steeple.
It's always an ominous question.
It's in the Napoleonic style.
It is a large bronze bell.
Okay. So how much would you estimate that bell weighs?
Oh, let me take to Google because numbers.
Okay.
Let's assume it's about the size of the Liberty Bell. Liberty
Okay, so
Bell.
it's a big bell.
Wait.
The
The Liberty Bell weighs a ton.
Okay, so
I'm gonna ballpark it and say 300 pounds.
It's
Okay.
tiny. It's a tinier Liberty Bell.
It is
Tiny
smaller because this is a relatively smaller temple. Fairly
would you say
small
that the
steeple.
goblins are standing beneath the bell?
One of them is basically directly beneath it.
I'd be basically beneath it.
You're conveniently off to the side. I'll say
Okay.
No, my last and most important question:
Be
how is
fine,
this bell
kill Gabe.
attached to the roof?
that. That is another good question.
Precariously, hopefully.
It's actually held by like party streamer string and generous applications of duct tape and silly putty.
Let us
Rubber
do
bands.
research real quick and go to
Is
the
there like
Catholic
a
Church
rope
right next to our
that's
house.
holding this bell
Hey,
up?
how's the bell up there? How do you hold
There-
it up?
There is a rope tied to a wheel. No, a lever. Yeah, that's what we'll say.
Okay, so there is essentially a lever and pulley system with one rope holding this bell up over this goblin. That's what you're saying.
Pretty damn much.
Okay, so what Brock is gonna do is he's gonna fly up to the window here, and he's gonna pull out his scimitar, and he's gonna lean in and whack at the rope to release the bell.
Okay, I will ask for an attack. Okay, yeah, that is sufficient. Damage was it's fine.
Yeah.
The goblin grins cruelly as he's about to like let loose another shot, like right in your face. In about a second, he disappears. There is a crunch and a horrible ringing, slamming noise as he just disappears, zoom, down the steeple, hits the floor below. Bell just shatters him, and he is very dead.
Okay, yeah, and then we're gonna use the rest of my movement to move in. Look at the next one and say, surrender or you're next.
Well, it's not his turn yet. Arethyr. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You saw Brock get shot with an arrow.
Yeah, surrender now or prepare to fight.
Edo
Edo
sprinted into the temple. The ringing has stopped, so that's nice.
It's replaced by a resounding thud sound.
I guess Arethyr gonna make his way into the steeple, but he's gonna take a moment to like, I guess likely while he's running to find the location of a ladder or anything. The inside, any particular like deity this is dedicated to or anything?
You will like this. I'm not gonna make you roll religion because why would I? Shit. Where'd it go? Here.
Shit. Fuck.
So there's a number of stained glass windows, depicting stuff like someone holding up a newborn. There's a dawning sun. There's trees, nature scenes, and unicorns.
Oh, Milky.
This temple is dedicated to both Lathander and Miliki.
Milky, hell yeah. If you want to be weird and call her Miliki, you can do that.
Miliki,
My Licky, my Lathander.
Yoshi Malikio, my Lathander till I Saluna.
My neck, my back, my licky, my...
She Malikio, my Lathander till I loaf. Anyway. Yeah, he kind of like notes this and then makes a mad and as an action dash after moving another 10 feet towards the ladder, and he's gonna join the crew up top.
What ladder?
Oh fuck, that's right. The ladder did get destroyed by the bell, didn't it?
For convenience sake, I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Well, he will note.
Just a slightly bigger hole.
There's definitely like a rung or two that have been just obliterated just by getting clipped by it, but the ladder's operable.
I think he'll see like the squashed goblin underneath the bell, and he's like, "I take it by that it's all secured then."
There's one more for now.
Arethyr will charge his ray of blue fire to loosen at any goblin that tries to make a break for it, but otherwise he will remain on the ground floor and pass my turn. So, ready in action.
Mango.
Mango whips out her broom and jets up in the air to where she can see the goblin.
Okay, you're up in the air now.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Is that Mango? Did I just hear Mango?
Yeah, moving 30...
that was the sound of the broom.
Moving 30 feet into the air.
Make
over
a perception
6
check.
seconds.
Okay. Perception. Beep.
Oh yeah. Just
Dude, we've been rolling kind of hot tonight.
I'm just gonna. You notice that there's some boys over yonder. Let's show them more like there.
Oh.
Bada boom. There's some boys.
Bada boom, hey, and we're bada binging over here.
Mango's gonna shout down to the two on the ground, to the east.
Duly noted. I think they've got it all
To the
covered,
window.
I think they've
The
got
wall. All right. Can I shoot the goblin? Can I please shoot the goblin?
If you want to shoot the goblin, shoot the goblin.
it. Yeah, I mean, it's within 120 feet.
Pew.
Pew.
Yeah, that'll fucking hit him.
This is what playing with the original Mango was like, by the way.
damage. Come on, please.
Yeah,
There we go.
It's just 4.
Took a second. Yeah, I don't. Oh, because of the
Yeah,
second
the
one.
second one
Yeah,
was a crit.
I need to toggle that off real quick.
I think I could fix that for you.
You gotta do it in options. Yeah.
I got it. Advantage toggle. There we go.
Yeah, that's 6 damage.
4 damage.
Yep.
It wasn't a crit.
Or 4.
4
Oh, okay.
damage because
Got
of it was rolling at advantage, but it didn't have advantage because
So
it
you
likes
see
to default to advantage for some reason.
So you see these goblins kind of sneaking around the corner as they think they're being oh so stealth. You catch this one in the shoulder with firebolt. You can hear shit.
Yeah, fuck.
He was not expecting that, and he did not enjoy that.
I wouldn't expect him to.
Okie dokie. Well, that was fun. Senros, apparently there's people to the east.
Okay. I'll run that way, and I guess a dash. My little stubby legs aren't gonna get me very far, though.
Oh yeah, with her
And
fucking
now be my turn.
with her broom of flying, Mango negates the 25 feet shorty rule.
Get that much more.
Okay, this fella in the tower here, he's gonna look at the two that are staring him down face to face, and with the shout of, to the east, he's just gonna take a swing at Brock here with a very shoddy, poorly kept scimitar.
You dumb motherfucker.
Goblins are not known for their intelligence, bro.
Hey, fuck you, buddy.
There's the thing. Brock isn't known for his AC, so.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's okay, because he rolled like dog shit. And then he's gonna do a nimble escape as he sees that he caught nothing but, like, part of the wooden structure of the steeple. He's gonna glance back between the two of you. He's gonna hop, put the scimitar between his teeth, and, like, grab some ladder rungs, and he's trying to make a break for it down the ladder.
Does he come into my line of sight?
You can kind of see a goblin butt.
I have my held action. I'm gonna skadoosh this on his face, or on his butt, I guess. Probably doesn't hit it.
Sure, skadoosh some wall, though.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh well.
But, hey, it's fine. Edo, there's a goblin about 30 feet down the ladder.
RKO.
Alrighty.
RKO. RKO.
I'm so thinking
Dude,
about
it would not be the first time we've RKO'd someone in a session 1. One of my proudest moments, may I just say.
I'll go for it. I'll jump down.
Hell yes, brother.
Try to go for it. What is that?
Get some
Unarmed strike?
bunny feet on his face.
Give me, technically being athletics, but I'll let you do acrobatics or athletics.
Acrobatics or athletics. Let's see, they're both the same. So, we'll do acrobatics in case I fail. It's a save. Never mind. It's a 5.
Oof.
Yeah, I was hoping to get that lucky footwork. But that's only for saves.
That's about to hurt.
I'm gonna make this contested anyway. Yeah, no. Give me a deck save as you kinda you realize that you're not gonna drop directly on top of this dude, and you're grabbing, not even necessarily for the ladder, just like trying to like split your legs apart and just kind of brace against the walls so you don't go careening down and make a splat.
Ready?
Give me deck save.
That is a 13.
I'll just give it to you. I'm not really concerned about it. You just kind of scoot your legs and your arms, and you're just pressing against the walls so you don't fall any further. So you're able to stop yourself from falling.
That was close.
It would have been cool, but at least you're not dead.
It would have also been 3d6 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, sure would have been.
Brock, there's a Harangon about 20 feet down, presumably a goblin about 30 feet down below him. But apparently there's some shit to the east too. That you can definitely like see them.
Oh, I can see them from here?
This house is probably about what 20 feet.
Well, there's no way I can see this one or this one, or maybe this guy?
Yeah, save line is on that one. Again,
I was
not
gonna
really
say-
concerned about it. You could just move a little bit and it wouldn't
Yeah,
be an issue.
I think I can hit. I think the range on a longbow is what, 150, right?
Good
Yeah.
question. Let's see. Whoops. Longbow 5e.
150, 600. Yep.
Yeah. So.
Okay, yeah, we'll take a shot at this guy over here. Because it's still in range, so. Whoop. Jesus
Yeah, that'll hit.
Christ.
All right, that's 2 for Brock.
So 13.
So that slams in the goblin, and from the side of the building here, you can say, "Ah, shit! Jig's dead. He's fucking dead. He got shot."
Not Jig. We had
The jig is up.
we actually had a goblin companion in the original Erether Mango campaign named Jig Dragon Slayer. He was a goblin rogue.
Well,
do remember
guess what?
Jake.
I'm gonna move to here and just like crouch down to try to take some cover, and that'll be my
Okay.
turn.
Oof,
Okay,
owie, my
excellent.
bones.
Yeah, we're big oof alley.
Erether, you can see a goblin butt trying to descend a ladder.
Yeah, he's like, oh, come on now, Levistus, and tries to throw another one. Thank fucking Christ I can actually hit things with it.
That'll get him.
Right, for 4 cold damage, as this, it's definitely like blue fire that streaks out, but then it like inflicts a sort of burning cold upon impact.
He will kind of jump as he's descending the ladder. I'm gonna make a roll. Hold on. No. Okay. He jumps, and unfortunately, as he regains his footing on the ladder, his foot slams through the rung that had been clipped by the bell. He's gonna fall the rest of the way, which, another 30 feet, but, yeah, there will be a crack as he lands, and
Whew.
some bones that really shouldn't be popping out are, and he's donezo.
Alright, solved enough. Alright, let's see what's going on to these. Oh, hello, friends! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he'll situate himself there and just kind of get ready. That's me.
Well, that would be Mango. I suppose I should put them into
Oh,
initiative.
yeah, they're not on the initiative, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, I rolled for them earlier. I just haven't, because their attempt at sneaking up on you guys completely fucking failed.
Mango acting as like a fucking lighthouse keeper.
Da-da-da-da-da.
just like gonna spin in circles, looking around.
Boy. Boy.
What a noise that was.
It's like a fucking old Family Guy bit, I think, where it's like if like Bill Cosby was like a alarm klaxon or something. Oh, if he was a heart monitor, that's what it was.
Boing,
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 boing.
boing. Yeah, it's like with a really flangy B.
Oh yeah. They're quick, but they're not that quick. I mean, you guys are. I'm just gonna give you your full turn. I don't fucking care. I don't care.
Okay.
Mango, do your thing.
Ooh. Okay, grab her. Gonna move just a little bit over, and then she's gonna cast Ray of Frost on this guy. Oh boy, what cold damage.
Well, at the very least, he's slowed down a little bit.
That shit hurts with the magic and such. Why does he sound Jewish now?
New York.
Why with the magic and the?
More
What about
Jewish-
New York and Jewish?
What?
There's a large Jewish population in New York. It's a fact.
There are so many Jewish people in New York that there's a specialized like genetic testing service to make sure that you are not related to another Jewish person before you date.
Fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Okay. Ruski.
Do you think that like Ray of Frost is like kosher?
I mean, are you eating it?
I assume you're like aiming it at his mouth, going for headshots and whatnot.
I have a feeling it's not going to matter.
Good, good. All right, we're gonna move up here.
You're climbing the building.
Oh fuck, you right. Oh, where was I?
Oh, there's so much shit going on.
Like here-ish? I don't know.
Here.
Why are there so many emergency buildings?
There's one more back,
vehicles.
I think.
I fucking love this text post. A gnome with a fork and a knife is doing Devil May Cry combos to a berry tart.
Well, never mind what I was going to do.
This battle music fucking mix.
Let's move over here a little bit, and then Eldritch Blast the one furthest from me. Did I say 12 to hit?
Oh shit! And he ducks, and your pew pew goes over his head.
That is my turn.
Okay, it's their turn now. Righto. This fellow.
10-foot reduced movement. If it matters.
I don't think a 9 hits Sinros.
Tanking more hits.
Yeah, really. Getting so fucking lucky.
Meanwhile, I almost got one shot.
Yep.
In another campaign, we're just bullying characters.
Josh is almost getting one shot. Abe can't hit shit.
No, it's okay. He's taking hit now.
To be fair, Abe definitely took like 3 turns of doing nothing.
It's true.
Dog, I might literally just start using sharpshooter on everything if I'm gonna roll.
Sinros is gonna get clipped by an arrow for 4 piercing.
Ow. It's a fair and balanced feat.
I still have a +2 to attack if I use it. Like, I mean,
fair and balanced feat.
There's a bardic inspo person.
They have left line of sight. They kind of dip around corners and such.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I can almost get to that building sometime.
Edo, would you like to reach over for the ladder?
Yes.
Okay, you're now on a ladder. You've got another 30 feet down to the ground floor.
How much higher? Like,
to get back up?
Yeah.
20 feet.
20 feet? Am I able to make it up 20 feet? How much movement would you say? If I can get it back up, I'm going back up.
Okay, it costs 20 feet of movement.
Yep. That's all good with me. And then I'll move up.
There is a drop from the steeple to the roof of the actual church.
I will stay there.
If you want to jump out of the steeple, that might hurt a little.
Yeah, no, I'll stay here. And then I'm going to try Firebolt once more, and then.
Now the thing about that is, they are out of sight.
Yeah, never mind. That was kind of dumb on my part. You know what? We're chilling out.
Hang on the steeple. Just kind of like blaze up at the steeple.
Yeah, I guess Ito once again is
You could just like hold action to shoot them if you see them. I guess.
Yeah, that's fair.
Brock.
I thought it was a good idea.
Yeah, these gobbos are presumably trying to avoid getting shot.
Yeah, Brock is gonna fly. He's gonna dash to here. And then he'll just call over and be like, "Hey, why don't you Jamookers come out here and surrender, and we'll
Jamookers.
see about what we can do to let you go. Obviously, this is all in Goblin.
You can give me a persuasion check. You can also give me a perception check.
We'll start with perception here.
You
Okay.
can pretty plainly see. I mean, one of them is injured. He's just kind of like leaned up against part of the building here. The other one is just like shaking, trying to hold a bow and like not get fucking murdered.
Okay, and the 15 on persuasion. With a -2, damn.
Yeah. Maybe we could talk. We could talk.
Yeah, just set your weapons down and come out with your hands up where we can see you.
Okay, I reckon we can probably take it out of initiative now, out of combat.
Alright.
They will put their weapons down. They will walk out into the street here.
Mm.
I'd say Ito. This is going to be really funny.
Funny.
Just hanging out.
So Ito probably wouldn't have heard any of that conversation, would he?
I mean, we're shouting.
He was shouting it from like 80-ish feet away.
He was also shouting it in Goblin.
That is true.
I'm blasting.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Sorry, I hate having that. There we go. 10.
Yeah, this goblin here just kind of jumps out. He's like, "Hey, what the fuck was that?"
Wait.
Brock's gonna turn around and be like, "What are you doing?
Aren't they the bad guys?
They surrendered!
I didn't know that.
Dude, they
They
look
said it.
armed!
They're goblins.
Hey, fuck you, dude.
That's racist.
It's solved. You can come on down now.
Alrighty. I'll be over in just a minute.
All right.
Ito making his way over.
So what on earth do we do about this?
Brock's gonna look at you, or look at them and be like, "Well, first we're going to get some answers.
Agreed.
What happened here?"
And then second, we're gonna do some sensitivity testing. Jesus.
So they are two. Let's see, which ones are these? They're both male goblins. Not to sound incredibly racist, but they're just kind of goblins.
What's
they are
racist
unarmed.
about that?
They are unarmed.
They all kind of
This
look
one,
alike.
this one has a like sack kind of tucked into his belt.
Texas belt buckle?
Right. Gentlemen, you may have noticed, if you take a quick look around you, the sordid state that this town is in. We're sort of curious about how they came about, and not any slight upon you and your fellows that are decorating the ground over there, but I don't believe that all of you could have heard these stones all about. So if you wouldn't mind enlightening us.
The one on the right here is going to take a step forward. Like, what? You don't think we could do this?
I really...
I threw a stone once or twice, and he's going to look at the actual, like, fucking boulder that's sticking out of the ground. No, we didn't do that. We could if we wanted to. I mean, we didn't, but we could have.
Naturally. So, in the instance that you didn't, walk me along the story here, yes? And remember, my friend here, Brock, has a short temper. Actually, I don't know if Brock ever gave his name.
Just puts a hand on his scimitar.
I mean, we met last night, so I assume that he introduced himself.
Brock gave a first name.
Okay.
When he was sleeping, we checked his underwear for his name and his tag.
He was sleeping, and he go, honk, Brock.
No, it's Brock me.
Brock.
Said his name. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, Brock me. We all know.
And this is the racist.
Yeah, what's racist about this is the sound he makes. Goddamn.
Birds don't exist, so it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like the British.
Well, look, there wasn't anyone when we got here. We saw the gates were wide open, and we walked in. There's a bunch of shit smashed by boulders, and we came in and we took some stuff.
What'd you take?
I mean, it's not much. I mean, there's some food. This one here is staying quiet as the conversation shifts to what was taken.
What'd you take?
Step back. You know, he's gonna try and fail to like subtly tuck the sack like into his pants.
That sack.
Tuck my sack into my pants.
That's good.
Pull the sack out of his pants.
Thank you.
Alright.
God, just don't shoot me. He's gonna pull the sack out of his pants. There's some stuff we found.
Oh, what'd you find, dude?
He will kind of toss it on the ground here at everyone's feet. There.
What? I just wanted to know what you found. You didn't have to.
I mean, to be fair, we have no more claim to this than they do.
We'll get to that.
Also, like,
I'll
what if
look
what's in
inside
that
it.
sack shows where the people are?
That was.
Oh yeah, dude! I'll so look for like something with the name of the guy I'm looking for.
That was going to be my
well,
next question. Yes.
About that, actually. So the pouch has a single copper piece in it, but also there's a wooden box that's engraved with a symbol that you, in particular, Edo, would recognize as a symbol of the Lion Shield Coster, which is a store you're supposed to be delivering your stuff to, which is over. Wait, what? Which goddamn building is it?
Which one of these looks costerly? Probably not one of the ones with the fields. I mean, probably this one with like the little mustering yard outside of it.
You know, it's funny because these.
I would think this is like for like livestock.
I would think it's like for parking a horse or something, but I mean, maybe.
No, but it has like water troughs.
Yeah, for your horses to drink.
9. But the 9 is like in the square. What the fuck? I'm just gonna say it's this goddamn building, alright?
Yeah. I mean, we're not. It's not going to be plot important.
It is this building.
Open air market or something.
It isn't. It's a trading post. It's a building.
Gotcha.
But this thing is definitely like mislabeled.
Gotcha.
So, where did you find this box?
He's gonna thumb over his shoulder to the building directly behind him.
Oh,
It's not hard to put the two and two together. The symbol on the box matches the symbol that's on the sign above the door that says Lion Shield Coster.
Gotcha. What's inside this box? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Box.
You can.
You open the box, and there are 10 darts that have a particular sheen to them, as they are silvered.
Ominously useful. Brandon, while we've been here, we've seen like the town, like, you know, all busted up. Have we seen corpses of non-goblin, non-wargs?
Not yet.
Got it.
Yeah.
To that, Arathair will say, next question, next order of business. Where are the people that lived here?
This one on the left here will speak up again. I mean, we've looked at a couple houses here, and you know, there's a few people that got squashed, but don't know where the rest of them went. Probably ran away.
Squashed. That's not good. You haven't been across the moat to the south, have you? Any points over to what I assume is like some sort of fortification in the distance?
I mean, bridge is out. One of us, I think it was Derp who tried. He fell in the drink.
Good old Derp.
Well, I can go over the bridge, and look over there.
Maybe let's go as a group, but all right.
Can you get on my broom? No, you can't.
But we can arrange some sort of crossing situation.
Well, he's a bird. Can't he carry us?
He's an Arakocra, first of all.
We're
Yes,
not
birds aren't real. Aarakocra are woody real.
God damn.
We're
point-
not exactly known for our strength.
The point being that
I don't share.
the point being is that if someone or something, quote unquote, crushed all the villagers here, I'd rather you not go, palms blazing out to face it by yourself. That's all.
Brock will look at the two goblins and be like, "Last thing, have you or any of the people in your, I assume tribe or clan, run into any other villages like this recently?"
Nah, I mean, mostly been keeping to ourselves, but, yeah, we saw this place. We did some snooping around, saw that no one was here. Saw, smash building and stuff. Hey, maybe we can find some shit. And we found some shit.
All right. That sounds adequately like they didn't do it. Let's go look around.
Agreed.
I
But don't attack
recommend-
us, because we will kill you.
Yeah.
Nah. We're,
Brock's gonna look at them and go, I recommend that both of you leave and go back to your homes.
yeah, you know what? I was just gonna say that's probably a good idea. We'll
And I
we'll
would
get out of here.
not bother to come back.
No, yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Well,
Cool.
without any further input or intervention, they will kind of skirt around you guys.
Yeah,
And,
Brock's gonna go start poking around, seeing what he can find.
Guys, did we? Never mind. So I need to go over here while you guys do your own thing.
Where'd Bingo go? There she is.
Just keep it clean, my friend.
And Brock, search these bodies that we have, because we have two goblins and the...
Okay, I will start with the goblin that's right here.
Yeah, this guy right over here.
That little shit literally just has short bow and scimitar.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Those can stay.
Yeah, given that the package that he was trying to hide had like a copper piece in it, I don't think these guys are rich.
It had
We'll come
silver
back up.
darts.
We'll come back over here and look through the two goblins over here, but also investigate this church over here.
Yeah, there's some more interesting stuff in there. Yeah, since we've already kind of brushed on the temple, I'll just round that out, finish that up. So there's one incredibly squashed goblin and one goblin that is just kind of singed and has some broken bones and is just kind of bleeding into the stonework. Let's see what they got. There's two sacks that have fallen kind of at the base of the steeple. One of them has some blocks of incense, 3 blocks of incense worth 5 gold pieces each. There is a silver unicorn's head, a holy symbol of Maliki, that is worth 25 gold pieces if you're gonna sell it. There's also just some random shit in that sack, like there's a comb, there's like a snuff box, just random personal odds and ends.
Sure. Brock will take the incense blocks.
Cool.
He's going to take the unicorn head or whatever. And is there like a podium or shrine
There's
looking
a
thing?
pulpit, like
Okay,
where someone to be preaching from right here.
Sure. Brock will just walk over to that and kind of set it up on that so it looks nice. He's not gonna like pray or anything, but he'll just like give it a little curt nod and then walk out.
He'll fold his hands behind his back briefly, nod, and then leave.
There was
Yeah,
a second sack, by the way.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I mean that's all post.
There's always a second sack.
That's going in the Eliasms.
Obviously post sack. Okay, like
There are 3 vials that are now broken since they smashed the ground, but fortunately they seem like they were empty anyway.
Okay.
There's also a wooden box, and it is unlocked.
Box.
A box for Brock.
What's in
The box contains 37 copper pieces and
nice.
15 silver pieces.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we'll take those.
That is 3 for each of us.
Nobody said it was Sherry. Hello.
True. Although that incense probably could be good for Mango for spell components if we ever need it. If she ever needs to summon Chunk again.
The rest
hopefully that doesn't happen.
the rest of the temple is fairly uninteresting. You know, the back room, aside from where you guys climbed up the steeple, just has a plain wooden bed. The mattress, however, has been torn and straw pulled out of it. There's wooden chests that have been torn open and just random personal effects strewn all over the floor. Stained glass is pretty though. Again, scenes of, woods and depictions of unicorns, rising sun.
Yeah, we'll set the unicorn statue back up there, where it looks kind of nice in this like obviously disheveled building.
Yeah, it looks a little happy sitting there on the pulpit.
And just give it a little curt nod and then walk away. We'll come over to poke through this building here.
Cool.
With Senros.
I will jump over to Ito next, where the H is trading post. Okie dokie.
Well, I'm at the building of
Yeah, the line shield coster.
The coster, the trading post.
That symbol specifically is a circular blue shield emblazoned with a stylized golden lion. That is the symbol of the line shield coster. The door is wide open.
I'm going in.
Okie dokie. Most of the shelves are empty. There's a lot of broken random shit all over the floor. There's like bottles, lamps, jars, crockery. It's all broken. There is, however, a good amount of stuff between some of the stuff that's untouched on the shelves, and if you look in the back, pretty much anything you guys would want from the adventure gear table in PHB that is worth 10 GP or less, you can find.
Hmm.
So if you guys need random miscellaneous equipment, it's probably here. Because it is effectively a general store.
Sure.
So
you don't
there-
see any corpses, though.
just generally, go ahead.
Would you say there are like healing potions here? Possibly?
Nope.
Fuck. Fuck.
10
Bitch, you,
GP or less, my dude.
bitch, you thought.
You can get another 50 feet of hemp and rope.
Oh, we always need rope.
There's a cot
Hell yes.
and general goods, and that's about it.
Oh, Arathir, you can get a new thing.
A new what? Oh, fuck, that's true. I did forget my bedroll. Yeah, he'll go in and like nab a bedroll. Fuck yeah. That was just something I made up to get the thing started, but fuck yeah, I'll take a bedroll.
-5 karma as you have stolen.
Look, no one's
Yeah,
sleeping.
but I'll make back
what
all
is
the
this town
karma
called
later
again?
when I start killing the Kaisar's Legion. So
Yeah,
it's
what is this town called again?
Nightstone.
Nightstone.
Oh yeah, Nightstone. We'll
Nipton.
remember that.
Yeah, right when Nightstone reputation has decreased. No one's sleeping on it.
Everybody give me a history roll.
Oh boy.
Apropos of something.
Apropos is a fun word. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, you don't know shit. You don't know shit. You know
I know all
shit.
the things.
I'm a
I
city
got a nat
boy.
20 on that as well. I'll just put it in like that.
Arathir, and especially, I say especially Brock, but I mean,
No,
Arathir, your
it's
mind just blanks as you're
Brock
thinking
is
about
it-
the town itself.
From
Brock,
here.
you're just not from around these parts, boy.
Oh, yeah.
You kind of just stuck to the mountains. Everyone else, the town of Nightstone, the only thing that really jumps out at you, the town of Nightstone was a town that was known for a stone that sat in the middle of town. There was apparently like a large, dark colored stone.
is
And
that stone
there's-
not there?
There's kind of just a 5-foot hole.
I
That's
haven't been to these
concerning.
parts, but didn't they have giant stone they were known for? Kind
I
of
was
in
told-
the middle of town.
I want to go look at that hole where a stone should have been.
As described, it's 5 feet deep. It's just kind of a muddy nothing where there presumably was a stone. There's just nothing there now.
Okay. Concerning. Weird.
Hmm.
Do you think that has something to do with all the rocks everywhere?
Well, given that this was evidently either taken or thrown somewhere, whereas all the valuables were left for the goblins to pick over. That can't be a coincidence, right? Like, they came
Go
here.
look at the place. The broken
All right.
bridge.
Can I roll like an investigation to see if there are any tracks or anything that we could see, like tire marks for like a large
You
wagon or
activate your
something?
Witcher vision. I get it. You sniffing the ground and stuff. Make that roll.
Investigation 24.
You can see that people left in a hurry. As you just kind of glance through doorways and absorb the scene at large, macro and micro come together as you see like a lost shoe here, a dropped doll there. Things come together as you're following and following the trail of people leaving, where you get back here over the drawbridge and you can see pretty clearly that the grass is all torn up here as footprints lead off to the north.
Alright, I'll go back into this town and say, I found a path. It seems that whether it be the town people or whatever caused this commotion, it seems like there's a pretty big scurry heading north.
But not the townsfolk themselves, presumably.
I do not know that. I just see a path. It seems that looking at some of these tracks, it seems that they rushed out of town and were heading this way, but I can't tell much more than that without going further along.
Right. Well, we're already here, and we haven't confirmed if there are any survivors or not, and I think that's the pertinent thing to take care of for the moment. But it's something that bears investigating when we leave, I suppose, assuming you all want to continue looking into this.
Well, I have investigating to do, and it requires people. There are no people.
Right. Well, there's one particular... Go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry, no, go ahead.
Okay. Well, presumably, there's one other place we haven't checked out besides some of the little townhouses and the...
There's a ton of places you haven't checked. You've
There's
been in
several
two buildings.
There's several places we haven't checked out, but there's one that I'm particularly curious about, and it's there's this little islet to the south. I'm sure you've seen the fortifications to the south over there. And it's quite prominent, and in a way that just screams importance. You know, if anyone were writing this in a book, it'd be where whatever's going on here would be localized. But just call me a storyteller, I guess.
Brock is gonna look at Arethyr and turn around and walk back towards his house.
Oh, come on, I'm just saying.
Yeah, he does
So
just say
that-
things pretty regularly.
It is what I am good at, my dear, thank you.
There is an ornate wrought iron sign bearing the name Nightstone Inn hanging over the entrance.
Looks like a place to rest. This might be a good place to fortify if we need to take a break.
Well, the first thing you see when you step in is there's a gigantic fucking hole through the ceiling and the floor above and into the floor.
That's perfect for Brock.
There was a dining table and a pair of long benches, but that is completely shattered. There's also the remains of a bed and wardrobe from the chamber above.
Place is lovely.
Beyond that, there's some smaller tables and chairs that are just kind of scattered around the room.
Sure.
Giant
rock, not much else.
Also, perhaps of note, in the middle of the room, a bit further back, as your gaze kind of you're searching further in, there is a dead-ass goblin.
Okay.
Oh, dead ass?
Neat.
He fucking dead.
Got it.
We didn't get this one.
No.
Did this one get got by a rock?
I was gonna say, can I walk up and then investigate the body and see if I can tell what killed it, whether it's like an animal or a weapon or.
Well,
Probably
you go
medicine
up
the
to
body.
him. You could medicine him, though I will tell you as well that there is a crossbow bolt sticking out of his chest.
Oh, well that'll do it.
You can medicine him though if you want to go all diagnostic on this
Can
shit.
I medicine his pockets to get them to relinquish what they have in them?
Well, let's see. I do believe there
Yeah,
is.
Brock will check for signs of life, and then when there are no signs of life, he will check for signs of wealth.
There is an overabundance perhaps of pocket lint.
Okay.
He does have a dagger. If you want a dagger.
Okay, we will take a dagger. Yeah, I don't actually have a dagger, so I'll take a dagger.
This is actually nice. Oh.
That is a nice boulder. Yeah, you think like the giants stomped through here and was like, I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder, and just picked it up and left.
This would look great in the living room. So this is just kind of the front section of the inn. There is like some back areas there. There's also upstairs.
Okay. Yeah. Brock will fly through the hole to go upstairs and find a spot that looks like it has a kind of steady footing and see what he can find.
Okay. You fly up through the hole in the floor. Give me a perception check.
Oh boy. That one. Oh wow, that's with a +5, boys.
Oof.
No.
Ah.
Why is my perception not rolling correctly?
No.
Nope, it is.
Yeah, that is correct. It's just a bad roll.
You just rolled really
It's just
bad.
a real shit roll.
You enter the room above. You immediately hear a voice say, "Don't move." And as your eyes kind of adjust, since it's a little darker in here, since there's not, or is it because there's a hole above? I guess I don't know. Your eyes adjust in the new room anyway, and you notice, hey, there's a human. She's pointing a fucking crossbow at me.
Can I tell? Is she wearing armor, or does it look like she's dressed like just an average person?
What the hell does she have? She is dressed in plain clothes.
Okay, Brock will put his hands up and land on the floor and be like, "We're not here to harm you. We're here to find out what happened. Do you possibly have information that we could use?"
I just might, but who the hell are you, and how many friends do you have out there?
My name is Brock. I'm here with 4 others. We are, I would not call us compatriots. We ran into each other on the road on the way to your town. When we got here, we found the goblins outside. We dispatched of some of them and chased the rest off. They should not be a problem anymore.
She will sigh and lower the crossbow.
Yeah. Brock will keep his hands up. And he'll be like, "I'm sorry. I believe your custom is to introduce yourself when you meet somebody."
Right, well, I guess that means it's my turn to go first. Kella Darkhope.
That's some goth shit. Fuck yeah.
And what is your relation to this town? You said Killa, right?
Kella, not Killa.
Killa.
Ooh.
Killa Darkhope. Fuck yeah.
Ghost face killer.
I'm not from around here. I was a guest here, and was staying in my room. The ceiling collapsed all of a sudden. I got hit in the head. Woke up and there were goblins around.
So you have no memory of what happened here?
Not as such. The ceiling caved in. I assume it has something to do with that boulder down there.
I
I
would
was
tend
going to
agree.
leave, but there were goblins ransacking what was left of this village.
Brock will put his hands down and say, well met. We plan to go search for the members of the city. It seems like there may be tracks leading north. You're more than welcome to accompany us if you feel comfortable. If not,
I think I'm
somebody-
good where I am.
well then I will leave the task of finding any survivors or stragglers to you. And at that point, he just jumps back down through the hole and kind of catches himself with his wings. He gets ready to walk out.
Okay. Anyone else interested in the inn?
No, I mean, like, if Brock comes out and reports on what he did, then I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's probably good enough for us.
Brock will
What does
go
Brock say?
and come out and look at everybody and be like, there was somebody in there. She knows nothing.
One of the villages here?
How useful.
No. Another traveler. Here
Rose,
before us, but
Your ears
unfortunately-
I don't have
burn a
enough.
little
Yeah, I don't think I have enough information off of. There's someone in there.
bit. Well, it's a she, and it's someone who's not a local. That is maybe a could be. I don't know.
But
That's fair.
not dangerous, I assume.
well, she did aim a crossbow at me, but seemed to be talked down very quickly once I explained the goblins.
And you
Um,
said though she's not from here.
Yes, she said she did not specify where. Her name was Kella. Dark
Oh
something.
yes.
Dark Hope.
So
That rings some fucking bells for you.
right. And well, maybe we should see why she's in town.
Do as you wish. I'm not your keeper. And Brock is just gonna walk to another house.
What a fucking king.
Goodbye.
All right. So Sinros is gonna go up and he's gonna approach the upstairs, hands raised, and he's announcing his, I'm coming in. I'm just trying to piece things
Right,
together.
you're a Kokra, that's fine, come in.
All right. So he comes in. He's like, all right. So I've gotten things pieced together as far as you're here in town, and go to sleep, wake up, and the goblin surrounds big rocks. Okay, got that. But I guess I am confused. Why are you the only, why were you here, and why are you the only one not evacuated?
She's going to stiffen a little bit at the questioning. I don't much see what it matters what I was doing here. I was traveling. As
It's
for
just-
why I didn't leave, that's because I was unconscious and woke up and there were goblins here.
Well, it could warrant into reason that if town people left of own volition, which I seem to believe, why do they not wake you?
I assume they were in a hurry to escape whatever exactly was happening here. Give me a perception check, by the by.
You live.
She has a cute little, snake armlet, I guess, that's kind of coiled around her one arm.
Oh, motherfucker.
Gotcha. So he'll just. And he'll just kind
Where's this lady's token?
That's it.
Yeah, but like in the Roll20.
Ah. Might be nestled under some folders. Emily, I have my foot on Haru she's like below me. I have my foot on her and she is so happy.
Yeah, I walked onto Erin's side to unlock the door so that she can pick up Mugen in a bit, and she was very disappointed that I didn't just sit on the floor with her.
Aw.
Ah, here she is.
let me look at a spell real quick. Where's my character sheet?
Use a spell, it's called Arms of Hadar.
Slap, slap, slap.
Slap, 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 slap.
Okay, so this is going to be a little bit of a stretch for the spell, how it actually functions. So I'm going to have to ask you, like, can I do this?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Alright. So I want to cast Illusory Script. And I want... I'll do this kind of... obviously, I'm not in front of her. Like, I'm writing this message... Like, so I'll leave the room and come back or something. And I want to write something, kind of indescript. The illusion's going to be, try to make it look like it's something through a higher power, her employer, whatever. Just something that she would recognize. And basically alluding to the, our business here is done, to lead on that I know why she's here.
So you are presenting her with essentially like a letter that says our business here is done?
Yes.
And you're just walking up and going, here.
Mm-hmm.
Give me...
Oh, and just be like, oh, and by the way, and I slip her the letter.
Give me a deception check with disadvantage.
That's more than fair. This is kind of stretching the extent
Well,
of the
it's
spell
not
anyway.
the spell that I'm worried about. It's more the circumstances, but that's fine.
Oof.
That is a nat one.
She's gonna narrow her eyes as she takes the parchment. She's gonna look at you. Give me an insight roll. You, just for a second, there's a little flash of, like, suspicion and almost anger in her eyes as her face kind of tightens a little bit. But she'll just kind of relax another instant later. And she'll shake her head and say, what is this even supposed to be?
Well, I was hoping to gather a little more reason as to why you're here. You see, I am here with my companions, and we are investigating this town now because of lack of people, and I don't feel you were very forthright with me, so I brought back the same level of deception. I apologize for the lowball tactics, but you weren't being very straightforward with me either.
Mm-hmm. She's going to just kind of cock her head, meet your gaze calmly, coldly. So you're going to leave now, then?
I will ask one more time. And non-threatening, I'm just trying to piece all the together. What brings you to this town?
Let me see if there's anything she will give. Give me one more perception check.
Stare at her really hard this time.
Hey,
Really hard.
bloodshot eyes.
So you notice her armlet blink, and you notice a little tongue kind of fork out from the armlet that is beginning to make you suspect that it's not an armlet. She will stick with her story, incidentally, of I traveled here, traveler, stayed at the Nightstone Inn, roof collapsed, woke up, goblins were about. I didn't fancy being killed or taken prisoner by them or robbed by them, so I just stayed put. That one, she'll point down the hole in the floor, came in snooping about, looked up and saw me, so I put him down. That's all there is to it, my friend.
All right, that is fair enough. Again, I do apologize for sketchy tactics.
You know what? With a nat 20 on perception, I'll add another little tidbit. You can see tied along the body of this snake that is on her arm is a little bit of parchment.
Gotcha. Well, all right. I assume with little left remaining in town, you'll probably be on your way.
Soon enough.
If investigation takes longer than expected, you'll remember anything else. My agency is in Waterdeep if you are heading that way.
Well, I'll keep it in mind.
And he heads back down to the party and says, "So, I don't think she is directly involved in missing rock, missing people. Well, I guess maybe missing rock if it's multiple things. There's more going on than meets the eyes. But I don't think they're all directly connected. I think there are multiple parties at play."
I'd be willing to believe that, especially given how much of this place we haven't unturned yet.
Yeah, we still have to go to that big building.
Brock, anything in that house over there?
Let's see. This little one specifically?
He's also, he said it'd be right back.
Yeah, Josh said he's gonna be right back.
He did an F key.
Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
I mean, I was away for part of that in the middle of it because Erin came to get her cat.
Oh, I'm sure he's delighted. Or being mad at her, who knows.
He was delighted, but he made her climb the cat tower to get him anyway.
Little shit.
Well, with no Josh here, Brock will just silently point at the rock that's in the middle of this fenced-off garden. There is like a little gate here, if you guys want to look.
Yeah. What a lovely garden.
That is garden, or well, this patch here that got destroyed is not so much. You can see kind of a mangled limb here or there poking out from underneath the boulder.
Ugh.
There's definitely a dead-ass person under there.
Gross.
You're not going to collect the bones this time, are you?
I don't really have the bugs necessary to render the flesh off of it, so no.
Got it.
So I'm gonna look around to see if we can figure out who this guy was.
Give me a relevant check. I don't super perception, investigation.
I was like, don't give me that much free reign, because I'll
Performance.
Well, investigation is one of my better ones, so yeah.
So I'll give you a few deets here. His proportions, at least as far as you can tell, indicate him to be, probably a human.
Probably human.
Looks not to be all genderist and an ass or anything, but given the hair on his knuckles and stuff, you're probably assuming that it's a man crushed under there. As well, I will note, the rock and the hole and such. Where you'd expect from like a trebuchet catapult, what have you, for there to be like an angle to it, you know? This crater formed by this rock, it's just a hole, a round hole, indicating that it basically came from straight down. Boom.
Interesting. It was sprinkled here.
Just a little dash of boulders.
Okay.
Well, this poor guy got very thoroughly smashed.
It's probably tending to the hydrangeas, and then this came out of the sky, and, well, now he's fertilizer.
Well, with Mango's investigation role, she would know that there are no hydrangeas, but there are potatoes and turnips.
Stock up on those before we head out of town.
Incidentally, their farmhouse has absolutely nothing of consequence. There's, again, personal belongings scattered all over.
Yeah, I
Thin
don't feel
blankets and cots are rolled over and gutted, and there's nothing of interest.
I don't think Brock's gonna see a whole lot of point of poking around through normal, like, average villager houses, and so he's just gonna head down this way.
We just need to go to the big one.
I want to know exactly what warrants besieging a town like this. What's so important about that little rock in the middle?
I don't know.
Hey now, well, I know how to. Okay, I know how
Yeah,
you two are getting
Yeah,
over it.
we
That's
crossed
fine.
because we 100% can. All right, guys, you'll figure it out or you'll wait up.
Thanks.
Bye.
Just be careful.
Who would like to make athletics checks?
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Who did we lose?
Isaac.
Sick.
I'll make an athletics check.
Oh boy.
Can I add in my other hop?
You only
Do
get
you get to double jump?
you only
in
get
midair?
No.
you only get a certain number of hops per day. You can't just do that.
I have 2 hops. I get 2 hops
You only
a day,
get 2
baby.
hops.
Really? 2 hops a day.
you run out of
I
leg
can't hop
juice.
back. Yeah, I can't hop back, but I can hop
So-
over.
Look, if we
So,
like get some
what the
rope,
hell
we
is the
can.
specific mechanics of it?
Rabbit hop. I'll copy paste it over real quick. God damn it.
Look,
Like,
let's
I'm
be.
not really worried
They
about it. It's
probably
probably
limited
fine,
the
but-
number of
It's 10
hops
foot.
so that
That's-
it's not
that's-
broken, but
That's
still.
that's the issue here.
I think that's
I mean,
more.
I'll give you advantage on it. It's a 15-foot stretch that's destroyed, basically. I'll give you advantage.
Yeah,
on
I think
athletics
that's
check.
more meant to be like a in combat, like free disengage sort of.
Yeah. But
Oh,
you're a
so-
rabbit. I don't care. I'll give you advantage on your athletics check.
Got it.
Imagine getting a bunny and being like, yeah, my bunny can only hop twice a day.
The
What?
rest of the time he thumps around like a fucking clown.
That is sufficient to get you across.
Ew.
Yeah.
You don't happen to have any rope on you, do you?
Oh, yeah, maybe?
It's an important
I
thing
sure
in the
do.
game.
All right.
Here, I'll tie this off and then I'll throw it over to you.
Okay. Brandon, how far down is that water, and is it like particularly choppy water?
Let's see. Does it even tell me? Didn't think it tells me. Nope, doesn't say. So I will guesstimate that shit.
700 feet.
Jesus.
It is shockingly deep.
I'm
I gotta
mostly
ballpark it from where you guys are. Oh, that's not bad. It's like 10, 15 feet at most.
okay. The idea is I'm just gonna like rappel up onto the rope. I think that's like reasonable. Like rappel with the rope. I mean.
Just kind of swing across.
Well, I was thinking like
Swing
you know.
and then climb up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that will reduce the DC significantly, I think. Just give me an athletics check and pray to roll on that one, and it should probably be fine.
Don't say that. Well,
It's good enough. You have Ito on the other side helping you. It's fine.
Yeah, he's not exactly a star athlete. All right, and
Sinros?
we just like whip it back to Sinros.
Yep, I'll do the same.
Hey,
Yep, he's able to make it look easier.
I love how
Just
both gnomes in the
swing.
party are stronger than Arethyr is.
Well, they have less body weight to like have to get
Support.
over there. Yeah. So he just swings, climbs, done.
Alright, and hopefully we find some sort of ballast on the other side, or else getting across is going to be fun.
So let's see. Set into the Mott's curtain wall here are two windowless stone gatehouses with wood-shingled, high-pitched rooftops. Between them stands a set of oak doors with iron hinges. What do?
Knock, knock.
You knock and it pushes open slightly.
All right, I'm coming in then.
It pushes open.
But also, are you going inside as well?
Yeah. Let me in.
So, as you walk in, you can see that the inner bailey of the keep here has been heavily bombarded with rocks. You guys saw on the way in, even, that several parts of the keep's walls have been kind of crashed down. It got fucked up.
Is there a portion of the fort that we can like walk through as far as like damage goes?
Yeah, there's front gates here, but even a cursory inspection of the inner bailey here, you can see, I'd just say like here and then over here, there's dead guards squashed by falling rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's oak doors here leading into the keep. Gonna go in through the front door.
Yeah.
Okey pokey. You enter into the keep's great hall. A lot of it is covered in rubble. You immediately see 4 human guards, 3 male, 1 female, are standing around and arguing, it sounds like. As soon as they see you, they turn around and... Who are you?
Mango.
Do-gooding investigators, my friends. Please stand down.
He's the do-gooder, but yeah.
You're an associate of a do-gooder, Mango.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry to see what happened to your village, my good friends. I pray that you're not the only ones that made it out of this mess.
They will turn and look between them. Between them, there is kind of the shattered remains of an oak dining table, and laid upon it, with as much reverence as they can, given it's half destroyed, is the body of a lady in noble attire.
Hmm.
Yes, well, not all of us survived, but we're glad to have our lives, certainly. How is the rest of the village? We haven't been able to get across.
It's
Not great.
It's
actually quite empty.
It's bad. We have reason to believe that that at least some folks made it out, hopefully, but so did the attackers. Speaking of attackers, are you aware of what happened?
That we are. We were attacked by giants.
Oh, I was afraid you were going to say that.
Was just a normal day, as it ever is, when suddenly there was a castle drifting in the sky, and the earth began to shatter around us as they threw rocks down. The guard post over there, that erupted. The bridge was taken out. The walls of the keep began to crumble. The people fled. I hope they were able to get to safety. Sometime after the carnage began, they came down from the sky and they took the Nightstone. Then they left.
Came from the sky. Run that one by me again.
But didn't he say that they like floated above them at the beginning of that explanation?
I suppose. But flying?
They did have a castle floating in the sky. That was unmistakable.
And they took the rock. Was there anything special about this rock?
Again, they will kind of look between them and just shrug. It's been here as long as the village has been here, and we don't know anything about it.
Does the mention of like a flying castle piloted by giants like ring any like historical bells or anything? Like,
Not super especially, honestly.
okay. Arthur's just like, well, shit. Well, it must have been important enough for them to stage an attack like this. They certainly didn't walk up and ask for it with a friendly handshake. Well...
And the rocks were just kind of distributed randomly. Like, they weren't even trying to hit anything in particular, just everything.
Indiscriminate bombardment, you're right.
They certainly did a number on the keep, though. Our lady, she did not survive.
I mean, looking at every...
On the bright side, there are surprisingly few bodies out there, so guess people made it. Just, I don't know where they went.
The face of the female guard will light up. The Bat Caves. That might be where they fled to.
To the Batcave?
Batcave!
The Batcave. North of the town, there's not too far away, maybe a mile. There's some caves that they could have fled to.
Well, then it's probably a good idea to find them. You've got a village to rebuild, and I think you'd all stand a better faring chance against anything if you're all put together.
Some reading up on that rock, if y'all can, so that we can figure out what on earth was that rock that it was worth doing all this.
Agreed.
Gotta have some village records on that thing.
Unfortunately, if anyone would know, it'd be the Lady Velrosa, but we can have a look around, see if there's any records. But
do you mind actually if we took a moment here, perhaps assisted you with that, while some of our friends looks over at Brock, who probably still has like a fucking arrow jutting out of his shoulder.
There's definitely a very wet spot on his shirt. And you can't tell he's pale, but the life in his eyes is draining thin.
Perhaps as some of us tend to the wounds we received while investigating the town, others of us can perhaps peruse a library or anything, if anything such still stands.
Alright, I'll bring my speed reading skills.
I was going to help too.
So does this sound like a short rest for those who aren't looking through the library?
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need anything. So.
Neither do I. Arthur was like, I grew up in a library. I can read.
Okay, I'm back to full health.
Okay, so I think it's like this corner of the keep over here.
Oh boy.
Again, things are not labeled super great, but
sure,
it's not a big deal. The lower level on this part of the keep is decorated with overstuffed chairs and bearskin rugs. The walls are adorned with weapons, shields, and the mounted heads of wild animals. There is, however, a wooden ladder leading up, and there's going to be a guard going with you that seems to indicate that library up there.
Yeah, we'll
the library.
We'll scoot up.
Scoot.
Scoot, motherfucker.
While the others add their hit points from those hit dice. The library. Upper levels of the library, and its walls are lined with bookshelves. Lord Dreslin Nandar and his hunting companions use the den as a place to relax and tell stories, while Lady Velrosa Nandar used the library to store her collection of books. And after a short rest / hour of searching, the library has a collection of books on philosophy, nature, and poetry. Contents of the room held great sentimental value to the Nandars. There's nothing particularly valuable to be found here.
Leafing through the poetry books, nothing like poetic about a black stone or anything.
You find some odd poetry about, like, wedding rings and jewels and that kind of shit, but nothing specifically about the Nightstone or anything equivalent.
Are there
No
some like
nature about
fallen
it.
boards or something around, like off of maybe one of the houses, or like even like a
Did the
parapet or
lady have a
something?
diary?
Pardon me.
Oh, dude, if you're getting tired, we can call it. We've been playing for like
No,
2.5
I'm not that
hours.
tired, not yet.
Okay.
I probably
I mean,
do
we're
need
at
to have because I gotta load up
10:30.
stuff for the plane.
Yeah.
Between the debris from all the shattered furniture in here, all the gatehouses here being fucked up, you could find boards and even spare boards. Yeah.
Sure. Brock is gonna take some of his short rest to just like build kind of like a makeshift bridge across this hole if he can.
Oh no! If only Big Feller were here.
Brock has like no tool skills, but he can probably place like 2 boards down and like nail them together.
Well, you can find carpet. I don't even care if it exceeds 10 gold. You'll find one set of carpentry tools in the Line Shield Coster. And
Okay.
you can give me an intelligence roll and see how well you do.
Sure, we can do that. Intelligence. 7.
You put some boards together. Maybe it's, good enough to walk across.
I'm adding the carpentry tools to my.
Do you need some help there?
We do have a toy.
Yeah, he said he
we do
couldn't-
have a toy maker, don't we?
He said he couldn't get back. I'm trying to nail the boards together to make a passable bridge for him to walk on.
Let me give it a shot.
Okay.
Alright, do I need to roll anything?
Intelligence, unless you have carpenter tool proficiency.
I don't know if brewer supplies and tinker's tools.
Not quite.
Intelligence, alright.
He can make you a mean drink though.
He makes a
takes, like,
delicious IPA.
I rolled a 16.
You just have to wait a little bit because
God.
that doesn't just whip up.
Between the two of you, you're kind of able to make a ramp. You definitely want to go down one at a time, but you are relatively confident that you could cross.
Sure, as long as it connects the 2 points of the bridge together in a way that will not completely crumple when weight is put on it. Yeah, that's more than enough.
That's about as good as you got. Yeah.
Great.
Alrighty.
Brock will just go back in and look at the man and be like, if you'd like to leave, I've built you a way out, and then we'll walk out.
I mean, nothing about the Nightstone in the library. I'm assuming she doesn't have a diary. That would be extremely helpful.
And none of us can raise the dead.
Nope. Not yet, anyway.
Sure can.
I mean, besides looking at other places in town, I mean, it sounds like the fucking Bat Cave.
The Bat Cave.
No.
Yeah, it sounds like our next destination, unless like the DM
Yeah.
is like putting a glowing exclamation point over any other part of the town. But
No. No, there's just some random little outbuildings there.
Yeah, it sounds like the next thing we will do is head to the Bat Cave, but I think we will have to do that next time.
yeah, it sounds like folks are
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
As the party prepares to leave town, they fail to notice a little shape flying away from the inn as a winged serpent makes its way elsewhere.
Yeah, I fucking knew it.
And Kella Darkhope's arm is now barren. It will never bear any children.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Ever notice this town is like in the shape of a footprint?
Oh, that's fun. It's cute.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Or an exclamation mark.
That's true too.
It's a quest marker. Alright, so the Zhentarim are already involved. God fucking damn it. Arether's gonna be on the warpath within 5
I
seconds.
mean, no matter what, they would be involved. Like, if we killed her, they'd be involved. Like,
Right.
I was so happy when I put it together, like, I know we didn't really use this when I played it because it just didn't really connect with any of the characters and anything. I was like, wait a minute, I have a fucking investigator who was previously involved with the Zhentarim in the last game.
And you have a fucking Harper. This is gonna
Alrighty.
And I'm Brock.
I am
I'm out.
peace out. Yeah.
Alright, boys.
Yep, yeah.
Have a good night, boys.
Later,
Night,
guys.
night.
Hey, Brandon.
Have a good night.
It has been an absolute fucking pleasure. Thank you so much for putting this together, buddy.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, like, fuck, this is good. I'm so excited, and I'm excited to see what else is good.
We have fun here.
We do, we really, really do. I learned that I can fucking do a transitional thing on the stream from like from the title card to the to we're actually playing the game, right? So
yes, transitions have existed for a long time.
yeah, and instead of just turning the fucking sources on and off, I can like actually make it look good. So,
brother.
Hey, look, all right. I threw this together like years ago, and it was just a thing.
Right.
So.
I am so tempted to make a fiscally irresponsible choice.
Oh, dude, I already made one.
Yeah, Tyler made a fiscally irresponsible choice today.
Yeah, Larian the bastard said, "Hey, you like Baldur's Gate 3, right?" And I'm like, "Yes, it's my favorite game of all time. What about it?" And they said, "Here's a limited edition vinyl set of the game's soundtrack." And I'm like, "God fucking damn it!"
Yeah, how much is that?
It's like $150.
That's less fiscally irresponsible than the decision I want to make.
Oh, well, more or less?
It's more. I'm sorry.
Okay. Do you want to talk about it on stream?
I want to buy the stupid D&D Lego set.
Hey, that's not
Lego sets do get pretty expensive.
It's like $360.
Oh my
Okay, that is
god!
kind of stupid.
Did you see the Lego set for Lord of the Rings? What's the place where they meet for the One Ring meeting?
Rivendell.
Rivendell, the Rivendell set.
I didn't see the Rivendell set. I've seen the Minas Tirith one. It's insane.
It's gorgeous. It's expensive, but I love it.
Yeah, the D&D set has over 3,700 pieces.
Jesus. Oh my god, it's got a little Lego gelatinous cube. Holy shit.
It's got a gelatinous cube. It has a beholder. It has a red dragon. I like how...
No, I had that like copy pasted in my clipboard. I meant to do this.
Yeah, it's a little
gelatinous cube.
It comes with a castle.
Bless you.
Yeah, this shit is insane. It is super cool.
That's fucking cool, and it's got like they got little.
That really does look like Rivendell.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful set.
Literally, it's a mimic. This is why I'm like, why did they never do this before? Dude,
I'm sure it's some kind of like rights usage. You know what I mean? Especially given that D&D's been owned by another toy company for the past 10 years. I mean, that must have been a hard.
Yeah, it's like a. Who owns Legos? Is it its own company?
It's its own company.
It's owned by its own company.
Okay.
Yeah,
Lego is its own company. They're like Danish or they're from Swedish, maybe.
Yeah, I know that it's a foreign company for one main reason. No Lego brick color is pink. They are all described as different shades of purple.
Yeah.
And that is because the country of origin doesn't have a word specifically for pink.
That's really funny.
So even if a brick is pink, it'll like say it's light purple.
Wild.
Yeah, no, like look at official brick color names. It's never pink.
Lego is from Denmark. I knew it was one of those.
It's like
I couldn't remember if it was Sweden or Denmark.
Gotta be like their fucking their biggest export. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, well, it 100% is. It's the #1 sold toy in the world.
Yeah, wow, yeah, Emily's not wrong. It's TRMDRH violet, LT light purple, BR purple, BRRH violet.
You'd think at some point they'd just go bold and create the Danish word for pink, but
nope. They call it purple and violet and light purple, and it's pink, but it's purple, according to Legos.
#1 exports for the country, so we made a word for the color pink. Like, at some point.
No, it comes with its own little adventure. That's it. Ow, hey, Haru,
Yes,
stop.
yes, it actually is sick, and it's so worth it. Like, it's so easy to justify. But
Legos are so fun. I
And
want a
they
big
are
fancy
so
Lego set.
fun.
I know.
Speaking of
I wish
Danish,
we had
Fucking
another
anywhere.
Scandinavian country is Finland.
Yeah,
And
the-
I'm finna dip so I can
All
go eat
right,
some
buddy,
food
get some
and
sleep.
go to bed.
Yeah, let me see. I've got the picture here for the.
Good night.
Yeah, the problem with Lego sets,
They
I
take up
love them.
so much room.
Yeah.
Where do we put it in our house that
Yeah.
has no more room for things?
Well,
Mhm.
where do you put it that the cats are going to get into it?
Well,
They will absolutely eat all of the Lego pieces.
yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's not that's not so much of a problem. We've had Lego sets in this house before that the cats haven't destroyed. It just depends on where you put it.
Look at this fucking thing, dude.
Yeah. No, that's pretty
It comes
good.
with a full-sized red dragon,
Yeah, the red dragon is pretty sick. I'm not gonna fucking lie.
dude.
Oh
It's got a
man.
full adventure with it. It's exactly what I want from like a Dungeons and Dragons like beginner set. You know, like a we want to make a first set that is like big and splashy for our partnership, and then the next thing I want is like they have like the little mini sets that are like they did them for Star Wars where they took all the like ships and made like little mini versions of them. I want that for like every monster, minifigs for characters.
I really,
and then, like,
Lego
really.
fully understands that like people use them for
Yeah.
their game boards.
And then give me a fucking like some sets that are like here's a set that's for a town, like a bar and a
Dude, the yawning
character-
portal would be an awesome fucking set where the
The
way that it's like
yawning portal
donut
would be
shaped and it's like
sick.
open in the middle.
or you just do like a whole Neverwinter set and it's one of your giant ungodly expensive ones and like
The thing about that is that there's no agreed upon design for Neverwinter right now because it
you
hasn't
could just
been.
rip the one from the movie. I don't even fucking care, like
I'm
That's a good
gonna
point.
go because I have to go potty.
Okay.
Bye.
Man, I want that Lady of Pain minifig so bad. If I get anything out of this, I want that fucking Lady of Pain minifig. That made me so goddamn happy when I saw that was a thing.
Yeah, and the more you think about it, the more it makes sense that they did the villains and not the heroes. Because, like, I think it's more likely that a named villain, shows up in like your everyday campaign than like a named hero.
Not only that, but like they'll make these heroes with like more genericized bits, and then you can be like, oh, I will take like the hair from this elven ranger, and I'll take the head from like this this human fighter, and I'll make like my elven paladin. You know what I mean? That's
I
like
do like that they apparently gave the tiefling a reversible face, so it's both a male and female tiefling.
Ah, cute.
You can do either or, yeah.
It's fun. Fuck yeah. Oh,
So
yeah, it looks
but
good.
This thing is fucking sick. There's a displacer beast in this, dude.
Naturally.
It's a fucking displacer beast. I'm just like, this is the sickest shit I've ever seen and everything I want from Lego. Like,
well, hopefully you can get your hands on at least some of it.
I have a friend that works for WotC for the magic side.
Right.
He said that if he has, he will check and see if he has like a weird in at getting one, and if he does, he may be able to work out trade / buy one from him.
Right. Well, yeah. Fuck yeah.
I can always trade him magic cards too. So.
I was about to say you have so many valuable pieces of cardboard.
Dude, you're not even kidding. But
No, I know. Trust me, I know. I've lived with Magic players before. I know.
yeah, I did. I wish that they would sell this at like my local game store where I have probably $300 or $400 worth of store credit.
Right.
But that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it happens.
But yeah, if they make more of these, I think I'll definitely try to get my hands on it. But I don't know if I'll even be able to get this, much less like have a chance to get it, much less find one.
Well,
I imagine this is going to be insanely popular.
Yeah, I think so too. It's something that people have been saying is a no-brainer for literal years.
Yeah, it's so fucking cool, dude.
Anyway,
Holy shit.
I gotta go. I gotta get ready for bed. But
Same dude. I'll talk to you later.
yeah, see you next week. You're good to play next week, right?
Nope, I have class next week.
Damn it. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll pick
We'll
it up
figure
when
it
we
out.
pick it up. Later, buddy.
Yep.